Hey guys, I'll be right with you. I'm not feeling so good. Oh, I think I feel a little better. Oh, let me sit down for just a second. Oh, oh God. Man, if y'all only knew what was going on. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, you guys can't even see me right now. Hold on. Oh, my God. Oh, I twizzled all over myself. Oh, my God. The twizzling is so real. Oh, I gotta clean this up. Oh, God. Whew, man. Whew. Hope you guys made it through that with me. Man, that was horrible. Oh my God. This is such a mess. Oh my God. Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to clean this up and maybe play the bounty game. All right. Give me just a second. Woo! On to the bounty stream. Guys, thank you for joining me. It's the TwiZZler tonight. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed my little opening. I'm going to put everything into my box now. Oh, man, all these TwiZZles. Oh, I got so much going on. I ate too many TwiZZlers earlier. Puked all over the place. You guys saw it. You guys witnessed it. For those of you who are here early, you guys got to witness it. So, all right. Oh, I got stuff everywhere. I'm sure my dog's gonna come in here and get sick over all this stuff. So I'm gonna wear the TwiZZler all night tonight. And every once in a while, I'm going to flip back and forth. So I'll be like, hey, how's it going? And then I'll flip back. All right, guys, if you haven't, it's hard to say right now, but if you haven't bought in already, here it is right here. It's $10 for one. The bounty is up to 63 packs. So we've got all kinds of packs going on. I just got my new case in today. So we got plenty. Let me rephrase that. I've got tons of packs. So looks like we're going to have 60. It says 252 packs total tonight. So, I mean, that's what's available, obviously. I wanted to overdo it, make sure we had plenty, just in case there were a ton of people here who wanted to play tonight. So, hope you enjoyed the opening. If you are just joining us and you missed the first minute or two right after my intro, scroll back and take a look at it and come back and check it out. So, all right. Thanks, Dual Brain. Appreciate you, buddy. Daisy Bear sent in for 2. I will put you down, Daisy Bear. Give me just a second. All right. Let me get everything situated here. I need to pull up my my stuff. Get you all taken care of. Okay. Got you, Daisy Bear. We'll get you down right now. So that is Daisy Bear 13 for 2. I gotcha. Get you down here real quick. Keep a quick count of this stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the opening. I'm going to come back up. I want to say hi to everybody real quick. Appreciate you guys. Cosmic Seeds, thank you so much for being here. MTG Obsession, Feldy, man, Dual Brain. Let's see. We've got Daisy Bear, Israel Ibarra, Let's see who else. Oop, I'm scooting things up when I shouldn't be scooting things up. And let's see. All right, well, we got 13, 14, 15 of you watching. So it looks like people are starting to pop in. Guys, again, if you did not get an opportunity to see the opening right after my countdown, you guys got to go back, check it out, come back here and let me know what you think. I did something special because tonight, guys, if you haven't already noticed, I am the TwiZZler. So even though it's Twiddler's place, I am the TwiZZler in TwiZZler's place tonight. So, all right. So let me double check too. I heard some dinging. Let me make sure I've got everybody taken care of and on the list here. We got plenty of room. So if you guys have not had an opportunity, I'm getting my head in the way. Sorry, guys. I got to figure out a better way to put my stuff here real quick. Brian said this is awesome. All right, appreciate it. Let's see, go back here, taking a look to make sure. Scroll everything down. All right, we got that taken care of. And check out PayPal real quick. Make sure anybody hasn't gotten over there. All right, and it looks like I have got everybody in line. So, all right, so anyways, just wanted to say hi to everybody again tonight. Daisy Bear sent in for 2. Appreciate it. Smash that like if you get an opportunity. If you haven't subbed already, please hit that sub button and turn on the notifications so you guys can stay informed on when I come in live so you guys can see this goofy crap. Oh, man, I am doing great, Mr. Watson. I've gotten it all out of me. I'm no longer feeling sick. All of the TwiZZler's are done for tonight. Well, I got this, and then I got this, and then I got these colored ones. Oh, no, it tastes a little bit different. The colored ones have a kind of a funky taste to them, but I got these because they're filled, so there's stuff on the inside of them. And I really actually love the ropes. You can peel them apart and everything. So I got those. And then, well, actually, this one isn't the ropes. So anyways. And I got a whole bunch of the little ones coming that I'm going to start sending out to you guys. So whenever you guys play. Appreciate it, Daisy Bear. Mana Monk up first. Yeah, Mana Monk is always up first. He buys a day in advance usually. That's what the rest of you guys should be doing. All right. Got to do some more math. Apparently, this isn't adding properly. So this minus... That's definitely not right. Let's see, what is that? That is H. All right, let's change this. There we go. All right. So not a lot of buying, not a lot of pre-buys, but we got a few people in here and all. So not a big deal. I eat TwiZZler's on road trips. I have to buy 2 bags because the minute I open it, everyone steals them. Yep. TwiZZler's, I don't eat Twiddler. No, Feldy, you do not eat Twiddler. I got another spoil of Atraxa the Unifier that will be saved for a future video. Very nice, very nice. White got a huge boost in the complete series. Good deal. Yeah, I heard there was a lot of sneak peeks today and everything. Hope you guys are seeing a lot of this cool stuff that you're really wanting to get. So, anyways, looks like we're up to 17, 18 viewers. Very, very cool. We get this party started momentarily. Let's go ahead and bless the stream while we're all here. So go ahead and grab your drink if you got them. Shot, beer, whatever you got. It doesn't matter. Water is good too. Let's go ahead and crack that baby open and let's bless this stream. Oh, man. All right, let's get this over here out of the way. I got a few people ready to go and ready to play. Guys, put your feelers out. Throw some links out there if you get an opportunity. If not a big deal. We'll just continue on next Tuesday. And then this Friday, of course, we have the mystery pool game. So we will be taking care of everything everywhere. All right, I'm going to check around and make sure that I don't have some people watching in some other places real quick. Just want to make what is going on, Backwoods Collector. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you being over there on Twitch. Very, very cool. I sent you a message over there. All right. And I think what I am going to do is Zaxby's Peach Sweet Tea. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. So everybody's got a little something, something. All right. So I think we are going to, let's go ahead and get in here and at least get our music going. Again, it's not too loud, so we want to make sure that, oops. We want to make sure we have a little something, something going at least. Very nice. Very nice. All right, cool. All right, let me double check. Make sure we haven't gotten something else going on here. All right. Oh, is Travis around yet? I thought I saw Travis a second ago, didn't he? Didn't he? No, that was Joshua Watson. I did not see Travis. Not yet. But somebody is more than welcome. Happy to go grab him. Excuse me. I know Clay and Gregory Marston and some of the other guys said that they were coming tonight. So it could be a slow night for now. But anyways, we are up to 63 in the bounty. 63 packs. Now, I've got 36 right here so far. All right. We got 36. Let's count it out. So we've got, there's 40. And then 45. And then 50. 50. Then we got 55. And then we've got 60 and 63. So that is exactly the 63 packs that I have up there. So we are going to open these because I got plenty of packs in the background. I've got tons and tons of collector booster boxes now. So if you guys are interested, holy crap, have you guys seen some of my recent videos? I pulled BMAC Attack, opened up one for him, and it was pure fire. You guys should go check that out on my video if you get an opportunity. So definitely do that. Hey, what's going on, Titan Tuman? Appreciate you being here. Catherine's in the house. MTG Hillbilly. So here we go. 63. We got 63 packs in the bounty. Gonna be cool. We're gonna go ahead and bang that up. I've got a few orders in so far, so we will we'll make this happen. Let me see if I can raise this up a little bit. Looks like my chair is dropping on me. Let me see if I can raise this. All right, guys, if you're just joining me and you missed the very beginning of the stream, right after my countdown, scroll back to the very beginning and watch it and come back and let me know what you guys think. I want to do silly stuff moving forward, but of course, it's going to take a little bit for me to kind of come up with some ideas. I already got so much going on. I think you guys will really like it. So go to the beginning of the stream right after the countdown and watch the first 2 or so minutes. And then hop on back up here to live and let me know what you think. You guys are going to love it. Don't miss the beginning of the stream. So anyways, I want to give you guys one more shot before we get started here. TwiZZler's in the house, baby. Woo. All right. Notice me. I know, no kidding. Hey, it's my stream. You're already noticing me, so. All right. Doing good. Hello, Evan. Clay, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you, Prime. What is up? You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome for being here. We are building the numbers here. I want to make sure that we get enough in here to last us a few before I get started. So let me double check and make sure that nobody else has pushed anything my way. Okay, at this time we look good. So, all right, guys. I'm going to get started here momentarily. Let me get a couple of things situated here real quick. So broke, but I want to play. Understood. Understood. Listen, this game will continue every Tuesday. Even if we only get 10 purchases, this game will continue every single Tuesday until somebody hits. Now, people have already bought in. The game's already rolling, so we want to make absolutely sure that somebody hits the bounty. At least the top. We'll try to get to the top bounty if possible. So let's see. Clay, Time Capsule, Prime, 406 Games. I did that to DJ last night. Oh my gosh. Set for 6. All right, Catherine, let me get you on the board here. All right, let me come back and make sure we are all updated. And once we are updated, we can go ahead and check it out, okay? All right, we got that there. Clay, let me know if you're in so I can go ahead and get you on the board. And I will take care of you, buddy. We'll work that. And, all right, so Mana Monk. Is Mana Monk here? I know he purchased earlier. I know that Daisy Bear is here. But I did not see unless Mana Monk is around with Daisy Bear. I know Daisy Bear is around. Make sure PayPal ain't cursed. I got it. I got it. Who the Jags going to play? The Jags are playing the Chiefs. Duval! That's our call. In the games, that's all you hear rattling throughout the stadium. It's awesome. So, all right. So, Mana Monk is here. Kevin's here. I saw Daisy Bear and Catherine. Jags are playing KC. There you go. KC. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's open a few packs. So, we're going to go ahead and get started with Mana Monk. Take care of Mana Monk, and then we'll go with Kevin Hahn. We got Daisy Bear and then Catherine right behind. Like I said, not too many to start. We do want to go ahead and listen. Listen, Prime. The Jags played to their potentials 27-17 in their last meeting earlier this season, but the Jags are a different team now. It's a good now realize KC is a different team as well, but that's what they said about the Titans, and then that's what they said about the Chargers. So I don't know if you guys saw the oh god, there was a really good I guess a meme or something that was going around with the ladies of Wild Card. It was the Real Housewives of Wild Cards that was going around. It was so funny. If you guys get an opportunity to look that up, if I had more time, I would have kind of queued it up for tonight. So let's see. My Bengals will have to play the winner of that game in the AFC Championship. Clay is very, very confident that he's going to get past the Bills. So listen, 2 good teams, 4 phenomenal teams in my opinion that are left. So the AFC is not to be if anybody can get past San Francisco, the AFC is going to win no matter what. San Francisco is the scary thing right now. So that's all. Hey, watch the Titans jokes now. Hey, listen, we had to deal with Jeff Fisher for years and years and years dogging on the Jags. You can handle a little bit of Titan stuff. Oh yeah, it was. What's going on, Stone Pony? Thanks for joining us, man. I wish I could if I could find it and play it for you guys would love it. Oh my god, it was so funny. Matter of fact, let's see. Let me double check my numbers here real quick. I'm not gonna matter of fact. I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. Because that'll just kill more time and whatnot. And I know some people are here to play. They're not here to watch me do videos. What's up, Sandwich? What's up, Stone Pony? Richie Dubs in the house. What is going on, guys? Guys, buy in if you got an opportunity. Right here, you got 10 for 1, 54 for 6, 150 for a half box. We are up to 63 bounty packs. This is it right here. This is 63 packs. So this, you could, for 10 bucks, you could take this home if you hit. So, or you can take half of that, or you can take a quarter of that. So, and we round it up. So no worries there. So it's going to be really, really cool. All right, let's go ahead and count the packs. We're going to go ahead and do 2 packs for Mana Monk here. And we are still sitting at 63, so we're right on that borderline, apparently. Let me double check here and see. Okay, all right, it does. It is adding properly. So what's going on? TwiZZler in the house. Again, if you guys haven't had an opportunity, I see a whole bunch more people, and it looks like we're up to 24 people. If you guys get an opportunity, scroll back to the very beginning of the this stream, right after my countdown. Watch the first couple of minutes, my little opening, and then come back and chit chat with me. All right, guys. Good luck, Mana Monk. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Mana Monk. Let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit here. All right. Got Terravore, Zombie Infestation, Spiritmonger, Maze of Ith, Ovenize, Ornithopter, Foil, and Swamp, along with a zombie token. All right, we got that. Hit the like. Yes, guys, hit the like if you get an opportunity. Hit the like if you don't like TwiZZler's, and if you like TwiZZler's, hit the like. You like that intro, Richie? Oh. All right, guys. Here we go. Damping Sphere, Faceless Butcher. We've got Life or Death, along with a Gemstone Mine. Gemstone Mine, we'll take that. Sun Clasp, and a Foil Solar Blast. Foil Solar Blast, an Island, and a Griffin. All right, there we go. Mana, appreciate you stopping by. I know we got Daisy Bear coming up in just un momento, but I want to go ahead and get this stuff sleeved up for you real quick. Just hit the like anyway, yeah. Whether you like TwiZZler's or not, hit the like. It always helps. I know I'm going to get very hot in this. I'm going to have to turn on my AC here in a minute. Boy, I tell you what, when you're trying to do all kinds of stuff, you got stuff sprawled out all over the place, and it's really, really hard to... Oh, by the way, also tonight, guys, listen, if you buy in, I'm doing another Dominaria collector booster, all right? For, I tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. It's going to be crazy, but I don't know if we'll have this kind of sales tonight. Doesn't look like we're going to skyrocket unless some more people that really like to play the bounty games get on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with 1 collector booster. And for every 2 boxes that we sell, I'll throw in an extra collector booster. So, and then we will do duck races for however many collector boosters we sell tonight. So, or for however many, boxes we sell. So, anyways, all right. So, Mana Monk is now in for 2 in the duck race at the end of the game for the collector pack. So, Mana Monk. And you guys have seen this box has been hitting fire. Everything that I've gotten pulled out of this box here recently has been hitting fire. 117. That's right. You got to remember how I do some of this stuff. What is going on, Superfast Tortoise? Okay. All right, let us scoot Mana Monk up. And we got Kevin Hahn and then Daisy Bear. So Kevin Hahn, we've got 6 for you. Guys, I know there's been a lot of discussion regarding comics and stuff recently. And there's been a lot of stuff revolving around comic books. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but a lot of people have been discussing more and more comic book kind of related stuff here. Not too. What is your favorite? I realize you got Marvel and you got DC and you got all that stuff, but beyond that stuff, what are your favorite comic books? Just kind of let me know and discuss it with each other. I in the past Granted, I don't know much outside of Marvel and DC. There were some when I was growing up. I was in the church, and they had some spiritual ones, which were really cool. They had very very graphic novelists writing them, which probably wasn't the greatest thing. But I loved the Punisher series usually, and a couple of the others. I can't, I hate to be cliche and say, hey, all your typical Marvel, but I'm curious as to what you guys specifically really, really dug into. So drop it in the chat, and then we'll go from there. All right, so let me count out Kevin's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. TwiZZler, can I have a rent now to share my channel? I just made a comic book. A rent? A wrench. Okay, gotcha. Hold on. Just made a comic book video. Very cool. There you go, buddy. And that's, Richie, you kind of inspired me to ask that question because you were the tip of the all the discussions I've been seeing recently. So Image put out a great series called Rast of West. Interesting. Rast of West. Never heard of Rast of West. What was it about, Mana? Was it about one finger? All right. Kevin Hahn, you are up. Go ahead and start cracking yours. Anybody over on Facebook? Hey, guys over on Facebook, drop a like if you don't mind, and a follow if you're over there. And then over there on Twitch, same deal. Throw a heart up in there if you get an opportunity. Oh, east to west. Now, everybody's throwing an extra finger in there tonight, apparently. All right. All right, we got Tiana, Ship's Caretaker. Tiana, Ship's Caretaker. Phyrexian Scuda. Swords to Plowshares. This is a very popular card back in the day. Good luck, Kev. Twiddler's Place. With that bot I use that you are interested in, you could make a command for anybody to use and post a link for your PayPal and chat, making games easier to pay for. Yes, I plan on getting with you super fast. I just have to find the time to do it. So drop the like and also a Duval. There's Benson. Appreciate it, Benson. YouTube only. So yeah. No, I plan on getting with you maybe this weekend if I have time. I know things are going super fast right now, just like super fast toys. And I will definitely get a hold of you, or I'll figure some of this stuff out. I do want to get into using some of those bots, but I don't want to get overwhelming with it. And I know that it's really cool. So, Richie, I gave you a much belated subscribe. There you go. All right, there's Gamble. Gamble's your first rare. Wild Dogs. Ooh, Enlightened Tutor foil borderless. Very nice. Very nice. Along with a Swamp and a Goblin. So let me pull up. I'm going to have to pull up TCG so I can double check these. I want to make absolutely sure that I get everything sleeved up that needs to be and has deserved to be sleeved. So that Enlightened Tutor is number 412. So let's... All right, and then it is the foil version. So we're looking at $35 right there. Very nice. Very cool. So that's a nice hit. I will go ahead and put that in one of our better sleeves real quick. There we go. Very nice on that one. We'll take it. All right. Jealous Tutor. There you go. Sleeve the Tutor. I got you, buddy. Got you, buddy. All right. Pack number 3. Pack number 3. Pack number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. All right. Pack number 2. That was the first dang pack. So there you go. All right, Kevin. Is Kevin here? I thought he was here not too long ago. Milliken. Call of the Herd. There's High Tide borderless right there. Very nice. Ooh, Chainer Dimension Master. Very nice. I don't know if there's much value to that. There's Sawtooth Loon. And we got the regular forest along with a cat. Very, very cool. Very cool. So, guys, if you haven't had an opportunity to see it yet, you're just now joining us. Yes, this is what I look like tonight. You are not seeing things. This is it. I am the TwiZZler tonight. So, there you go. All right, pack number 3. Some of these I just have not had an opportunity to see through them all yet. All right, we got Circular Logic, then Tuco Monastery, Damping Sphere. Oh, there you go. Force of Will standard version of Force of Will. Very nice. Congratulations on that. Leaden Fists, Planes, and a Construct. So the standard Force of Will right now. Let's see what it's sitting at. It is $75 for the standard Force of Will. The standard frame. Wait a minute, that's a 284. I'm sorry, that is the retro frame. I apologize. That's still $74. They're all hovering right around 75 to $80 right now. So very, very cool. Holy crap, you're wearing a TwiZZler. Yes, I'm wearing a TwiZZler. Did the wife ask for a divorce after seeing your outfit? Nope, not yet. I remember when a call to herd was rare. Yep. You're right. This is not the retro. That. There you go. Let me get this in a nice little hard sleeve for you too. Congratulations on that one. I got to get some more hard sleeve. If we get any more Force of Wills tonight, I will go ahead and take that out. So there you go. That is pack number 3. So far, we've got an Enlightened Tutor, foil borderless, and a Force of Will. Retro frame. Hey, guys, if you have not had an opportunity, I see everybody coming up here. People that I haven't seen their faces yet. Rip and Ship Lance, appreciate you being here. Coach, appreciate you. Stone Pony. And there's Mana Monk and both of the rest of you. So if you get an opportunity, scroll back to the first couple of minutes of the stream. Tell me what you think. Right after the countdown, when I first come on. I made a funny, I think. Some people are liking it. So, all right, we got Night and Day, Dark Withering, Rith's Grove. There is an Entomb right there. Very nice. Very cool. Entomb Borderless. Street Wraith. Forest. And a Zombie. Entomb. That is a beautiful card. I love that card. That is worth $10 right there. So we will definitely sleeve that up too. So yeah, he's cleaning up big time. Don't forget to hit the like button. Absolutely. Is your Strawberry Twiddler? I don't really have a favorite. I like them all. The only ones that I'm going to be honest with you. The only one that the Twiddler had babies. That's a lot of mouths to feed. The only ones that I really don't care for are the ones that come in this pack specifically. The rainbow ones. Individually, some of these taste okay, but together, it just doesn't have the same flavor to me. But, you know, TwiZZler's a TwiZZler. All right, let me put this down and open another pack. Thank you so much, Stone Pony. Appreciate it. All right. It's getting caught on the back of my hat. All right. All right, starting with the Darigaz's Caldera. Oh, there you go. Darigaz's Caldera. Drownu's Crusade. Dragon Whelp. There's Urza's Incubator. There's your Mythic. Drink him if you got him. Empty the Warrens. A foil Penumbra Bobcat. A Forest. And a Jank card. That is Urza's Incubator. $239, $22 right there. 22, 23 almost. Holy smokes. Kevin, you are killing it tonight. Y'all, this box is obviously pretty hot. I would buy in before these packs are gone at least. This is all part of that same box that we were breaking into on last Friday and started to hit hot. So far, that's 10, 22, what would we say, 30 something and 70. That's what, $140 worth of cards so far. This is awesome. Congratulations on all that. Give me one quick second. Check my areas here. Hey to everybody over there on Twitch. Appreciate you being here. See you over there on Facebook. Very cool. And there you go. 2 more for me. He said, I just went back and watched it. Did you like it, Titan Tuman? All right. Dromar's Cavern. Dromar's Cavern. Quicksilver Dagger. Fact or Fiction. Worldly Tutor. I'm telling you, this is the hot one. There's Spirit Link, an Island, and Bird. There's a Worldly Tutor, and I think the Worldly Tutors are hitting around, what, $7, $8? Let me see. Worldly Tutor, standard Worldly Tutor. Let's see. That one is $185. So $185 sitting at $14 on that one. So never mind. I was actually a little off on that. So wow, very cool. My God. Kevin, if you're here, this is probably your luck. You either need to buy in more or all of your rares except for these 2. And I'm not even sure Chainer borderless at 424. Let's take a look. Well, hey, I'd run that in one of my games, so it's got value. There you go. All right, wow, that's fantastic. So let me get these all sleeved up for you. All right, appreciate it, Man Monk. Thank you so much, buddy. Anybody else that wants to join in, man, this is the hot box to join in on. All right, let me go ahead and split these up. I'm going to make these a half and half ordeal. Congratulations, Kevin. If you're here, man. I was about to say, if Worldly is only 7, it's the spec of the century. Maybe I was thinking of a different tutor then. I know one of the tutors dropped down below 10. I thought it was the Worldly. Maybe it was the Enlightened. I'm not 100% sure, but unless it's bounced back. Kevin, oh my God. Dude. Force of Will. Enlightened Tutor Foil, Borderless, Urza's Incubator, Entomb, Worldly Tutor. Dude, I think you hit the jackpot right there for 6 packs. That is phenomenal. So that is awesome, buddy. So congratulations on that. Let's write it on the back. $117. All right, guys, if you get a chance, hit the like. Share the stream if you get an opportunity. Up to you guys. Obviously, the more people we have here, the more fun we can have. What is going on, Travis? Man, that was awesome. Very, 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 very cool, Kevin. You guys are awesome. So, yes, no, you're very welcome, Kevin. That's definitely awesome. So, all right, let me pull Kevin up here, get the next people listed, and then I'm going to check and see who else we got. Add them to the list real quick, and then go from there. I know Mana Monk said he was joining in for a couple more. So let me go ahead and flip over here, and there you go. All right, Mana Monk. That's Masna Monk. All right, let me get these here real quick. Boom, boom, boom. And Kevin just did 6. So that raises our bounty to 65 now. So our bounty is up to 65 packs. Keep that in mind, guys. Those Force of Wills, they could be coming soon. So we got 65 packs as the bounty. You figure, let's see, 30 to 60. So that is now 2 boxes plus 1. So, oh, wait a minute, it's 36. Sorry, it was, I don't know, I was counting 32. But anyways, all right, so Heather Ward is up next for 2, and that pushes us to 66. So we are now up to 66. I apologize, it's Daisy Bear. Daisy Bear is up. Don't want to say nay, but let's see if there's anything left in that box. Okay. All right, let me know if you're sending something over, and I'll keep my eye open for it. All right, we got Richie Dubs is in. Let's see. Okay. All right, there we go. I'll only buy in when the bounty is at 60. It's about to be at 69. So, all right, so I got Richie Dubs. Richie Dubs is in for 6. All right, and let's see. Prime, are you joining in? Let me double check and see. All right. Not there. Check over here real quick. All right. All right, so we got Richie Dubs is up next. Or not next, I apologize. Richie Dubs is now on the list. All right. There we go. All right, Catherine, Daisy Bear right now. Daisy Bear, 1 and 2. Just waiting on my PayPal to update like always. No problem, no problem. All right, so Daisy Bear is in for 2, and now we are up to 66. So here we go. If you guys have not seen it, I see a whole bunch of you coming in now. Appreciate you stopping in Cards and Review. Thanks for joining us today. I got mail from Twiddler today. Very nice. Listen, go back to the very beginning of the stream. Right after my countdown. You guys have got to see the first couple of minutes of the stream.
You just want to go back. I'm trying to.
On the phone, it might be a little difficult, but you can slide, do the little slider. Right? Really? Right, yeah. Wow, crazy.
I wasn't laughing at you. It scared me. I couldn't even see it yet. Guys,
but you can hear me. You
Yes.
can hear me going, what?
Yes.
Good night. All right, Mrs. Twiddler is going to bed. She was in there laughing, and she didn't even see it. So, fine. Show me the FOW just sent for 2. Matthew Evans. I just pulled one. Dark Withering. Uh-oh. Mrs. Twiddler's going off on somebody. Rith's Grove. Omniomancer. Or Avanomancer. Nomancer. There's Clifftop Retreat right there. Clifftop Retreat, Momentary Blink. There's an Island and a Jank card. Jank card right there. I'm going to assume one of the animals puked on your rug or something. Oh, yep. She's the one that's probably laying on your shoes and making them, turning them different colors. The cartel only pays me in cash for the hits. Nice. Oh my. Oh my. All right. Here it is, Daisy Bear. This is your second one right here. And Travis says, but why? I'm assuming that's about the beginning of the stream. Or just about what I'm wearing. Chainer's Edict. There's Chainer's Edict along with Tatiova, Mythic Druid, Valduck, Keeper of the Flame, and then you've got Arborea. Interesting. Have to check the price on that one. Wild Dogs, a Retro Mountain, and the Goblin. So there you go on that. Let me check this Arborea out real quick. Not sure. That is a 149. So let's see what we got going on with 149. That is, nope. Okay. All right. I thought that was a minor hit. We'll go ahead and get these sleeved up for you. And yes, for those of you who have not seen it yet, I'm going to probably do this only a couple more times. I am in my TwiZZler. I am the TwiZZler tonight. And I did twizzle all over myself at the beginning of this stream. So keep that in mind. All right. All right, let's see. Thanks, Hillbilly. Appreciate it. All right, let me see here. We got Daisy Bear. And 117. Let me follow up. Add people to the list. Okay. All right, so we got Matthew Evans for 2. Let me add Matthew Evans. All right, guys, 226 pulls left. That's how many more packs we've got. So I got tons of packs, tons of fun for everybody if everybody wants to join in. If not, totally understood. Not a big deal. Appreciate it. Let's see. He'll be a Trevor Lawrence lookalike next stream. I might. That's a good thought, Feldy. Don't put it past me. I expected to see Twiddler decked out in football gear. Oh, Cards and Review. I don't know if you saw my stream during Prime's birthday, when I I became Dual Brain dubbed me the TwiZZler there accidentally, and it stuck, and we just all night long we had a blast. So it became a thing. So now I am known. My alter ego is now the TwiZZler. So interesting intro. So if you guys didn't see that, a lot of people probably don't. But what about a second FOW Twid? Yes, absolutely, Matthew Evans. Hopefully we can pull you a foil one, because that was a non-foil that we pulled earlier. So there's still, the foil's still in there. So, all right, you lost your TwiZZlers. Yep. It has an easy access TwiZZler flap. I know. Somebody tore me open. I was thinking more like Purdy of the 49ers. I would never, ever insult my Jaguars by wearing a Purdy outfit. My gosh. What kind of person do you think I am? Purdy is doing phenomenal, though. Man, for being the very... Listen, guys, if you don't know about this, he is the last pick of the entire draft. He is a rookie and the last pick of the entire draft, and he is playing lights out. I think he's won, 5 games in a row, including the playoff game. But then the guy that was backing up for Miami, I cannot think of his name. He was the next to last, from what I heard. He was the next to last pick. So 2 picks in the playoffs that were the last and the next to last pick in the entire draft. the insignificant man, and the one right above him. So, not you, just evil TwiZZler. There you go. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm pretty close. All the colors. And these are San Fran colors. All right. We got Catherine up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Catherine. Right here. Iowa State guy. 6 in a row. Okay. 6 in a row. Mr. Irrelevant. There you go. It's crazy. But they're comparing him to the Tom Brady, saying he's the next Tom Brady. Which in my opinion is a phenomenal compliment. You know, some people don't like Tom Brady, but if you're going to be compared to somebody, it's either needs to be him or Rodgers, in my opinion. So, all right, here we go, Catherine. Good luck. Let's get you some stuff. Let's get you some hits. It's time for you to get some hits. All right, we're starting off with Congregate. Wax and Wane. Got Mystic Enforcer. Grim Lavamancer. All right. Then we've got Oromancer, along with a Swamp and an Elemental. All right, Catherine, that's pack number 1. I like that I I like that the twins and I share a birthday. Yeah, that's true. I was born on that day. That's right. He's making the most out of his shot at the big time. Absolutely. Look, he's already in the playoffs. He's gonna shake it. He's gonna bake it, man. That's all there is to it. All right. Tatiova, Mythic Druid, Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, Tormod's Crypt. There's Pyre Zombie, Empty the Warrens, Forest, and Insect. The Lion shut Rogers down. Just saying. Wow, nice. Oofa, F in chat for condolences. Pack number 3. Catherine. I'll take care of you right here. I feel it. This is the pack right here. This is the matter of fact, Catherine. I've got to change this to a 6. We are now at 68 bounty, by the way. Just in case she hits something here. All right, we got Phyrexian Scuda. We got Tatiova, Benthic Druid, Squirrel Nest, Chainer, Dementia Master. There's Lull, Vigilant Sentry Foil, Mountain, and Elephant. All right, there are your cards, your first half. So far we've got Grim Lavamancer, Pyre Zombie, and Chainer. All right, what's going on, Ashton? Appreciate you joining us here, buddy. How was your Flesh and Blood tournament? How did that go? Man, I heard you went to your first special deal with them here recently. I'll be eventually showing off a bunch of Commander tribal decks and more once I have them all built. Very cool. Very cool. Doing great, Ashen. All right, Rith's Grove, Omnomancer, Assault and Battery, Umbilicus, Terror, Retro Swamp, and Goblin. Pack number 5. It's got to be coming soon, Catherine. I know. I don't want to think that that Kevin took up all the heat in this box. My gosh. Wow, Occasion Javelineers. Holy smokes. When did we see that? Homelands, Fallen Empires? Back in that time, wasn't it? Man, it's been a long time since I've seen that one. It might have been reprinted at some point, but I don't remember it. So, placed 35th out of 70. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. It was super exhausting, to be honest. Playing 7 hours of FAB nonstop with no breaks or food really is not the thing to do. Pain and suffering. I'm surprised it didn't give you guys some kind of break there. Just for that particular stuff. We are going to pull some fire on those collector boosters. So, all right. That is Catherine. All right, there we go. So we got Catherine taken care of. Imagine a future list of lost unlimited cards. I know. Dang it, got a borderless Sylvan library last night on Lance's stream. Wow, very cool. Very cool. Wow. Break was only the... Oh, okay, let's see. I had a good time, though. Been a while since I've been to a big event for TCG. Yeah. No, that is awesome. That is very, very cool. All right. Let's see here. Delete and shift up. Boom. There we go. All right. Let me double check. Make sure that we don't have something else that's come over. Get some more people in there. All right. There we go. All right, Dubs. I got you taken care of, buddy. All right. And done there. So we got that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right, cool. Did you say you're selling collector boosters? I can, Coach. The $30 a piece. I've got 7 boxes of collector boosters. So yeah, I can. But that's going to be after this. So, but I can put you on the list if you wanna buy in and all that stuff. Secure a spot. So we got Mana Monk up for a second time tonight. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here. Give me just a quick second. All right. Just want to make sure that everything is listed here properly. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we got you here, Mana Monk. All right, and then we got Richie Dubs and Matthew Evans. So it looks like that will almost kill this box. Then we will be into a fresh new box if you guys are interested. Lost Magic 30 coming to a pack near you. All right, Factor Fiction. Factor Fiction. Deadwood Treefolk. Flame Tongue Kavu Borderless. Very nice. Last Chance. Drink him if you got him. There's your Mythic. Wild Growth. And a Worldly Tutor Foil. Very nice. Look at that. Along with a Plains and Sheep. Holy smokes, you got the Worldly Tutor. That is the foil version. Is that 185? So let's take a look real quick. So the foil version of that is looking like it's right around 14 bucks too. So all right. But those will, I think these foil versions will rebound a little bit. So yeah, there you go, chill mode. Appreciate you over there on Twitch. Definitely a fat foil right there. Very nice. That is the foily version. So let's see. Give me the commons for Popper. Shout out Flame Tongue Kavu. Holy Worldly. Chill mode. Is that DJ over on Twitch? Holy smokes. I'm guessing that's what about. Love to see them in appreciative hands. Absolutely. There you go. Dominaria Remastered right there. If anybody wants any of those comics or graphic novels, etc., let me know. Willing to trade or sell. Very cool. Richie's got a whole bunch. Oh, yeah, that's right. Put up your link. Have you already linked it, Richie? Oh, I see it. Okay. Nope. That's it for those who want to know what I'm talking about. Okay. You say selling. Let's see. If anybody wants any of those comics, love to see them appreciative hands. Travis Myers dabbing. Bloop. Bloop indeed. All right, here we go. Momentary blink. Oh, what am I doing? Counterspell, there's a couple of bucks. Or it was. Chainer's Edict. Your room smell like fresh boosters. Chainer's Edict. Thieving Magpie. Swords to Plowshares. There's Arachnus, the Omnipotent. Arachnus, the Omnipotent. I'm not sure about that one. Let me know. Savannah Lions. Where are Savannah Lions when you need them? Island Retro and an insect. Arcanus is my favorite. Very cool. Is my Wizard Legends. Nice. Chill mode over on Twitch. Just chatting up a storm. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that so much, man. So if you're over there, maybe we get some more people over there. So we got Worldly Tutor, Last Chance, and Arcanus. Comic scrap. There you go. There's the link to the graphic novels that Richie Dubs has been talking about. If you guys are interested, go check those out. Obviously after the stream. All right, so let's get these sleeved up. I just can't afford to ship them all out for nothing. Understood. Gone to where no one went. Now return to ensure no one follows. Big Wizard Legend. Nice. That is Mana Monk. Mana Monk. 117. All right, give me just a second, folks. Gotta check the info here. Check and see a couple of my boys. Let's see. Okay, all right. Understood, Richie. Definitely understood. All right, we got Richie Dubs for 6, Matthew Evans for 2. We have 2, 4, 6. Then 3 left in this box. All right. What's going on? Guess who is in the house? It is the Dude Man. Thanks for swinging by, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. So far we've hitting quite a few. Hitting quite a few. There's Flame Tongue Kavu, Crop Rotation, Dodecapod, and Jester's Cap. Oh, I remember that back in the day. My God, that was a phenomenal card back in the day. Necro Savant, a Retro Plains, and an Elemental. So you got, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Definitely. Definitely. Hit the like. Share the stream if you get an opportunity. And that's for everybody, not just you. And if anybody has not had an opportunity to go all the way back to the beginning of the stream to see my intro right after my countdown, do it now. I see a bunch of people popping in on different platforms that probably have not seen the very beginning of the stream yet. Mystic Enforcer, Quicksilver Dagger, Dromar's Cavern, Sulfuric Vortex, Duress, Forest Retro, and Goblin. Very cool. All right, pack number 3. Pack number 3 for Richie Dubs. Phyrexian Ghoul, and all these little... There's another counter spell. All right, Lightning Rift. We're starting off with Lightning Rift. Nature's Lore. Dread Return. Phantom Nishoba. Along with the Mind Stone. And then we've got a Retro Swamp and a Cat Token. 10 days, no herb. Life changes are challenging at 35 years daily till 10 days ago. Very nice. Very nice. Keep it up. Listen, you do you. And if that means you got to stop doing certain things in order to be the best you can be, then you do you. If you got to keep doing stuff, you got to do new stuff, whatever the case is. Whatever makes you feel good. All right, here we go. Old school cards. There you go. Chill Mode. Phantom Nishoba. There you go. DOG. Reanimate. Target. Yep. Spirit Link. And then you got the Occasion from Fallen. That's crazy. Counterspell has been around since the beginning. All right. Nantuko Monastery. Along with the Faceless Butcher. Life or Death, or Life and Death. And another Umbilicus. Nature's Lore. There's your Forest and a Cat. All right, Richie, come on. Come on, just like Catherine, we got to get you something good here. Oh, you know what? We need to, let me move this stuff up. Because we got 2 here for Mana Monk, 6 here. And our bounty is now at 71. We are now over 2 boxes. We are now at 2 boxes for our bounty. So I'm going to move that here. Just got another case in. Thank you so much for the like. Appreciate it. over on Facebook. Thank you, thank you. There you go. There you go. That is now your bounty. 2 full boxes of draft boosters. And then some. So it's 36, 72, 71. I'm sorry, it's about to be. My math is just way off tonight. Now, once I get Matthew Evans in there, it'll be it should be 72. So, yeah, definitely. Definitely grats, especially if that's something you got to do for you. All right, pack number 5. All right, starting off with Icy Manipulator. Icy Manipulator. Night and Day. Dark Withering. Another Jester's Cap. There you go. That one's the retro. Mog War Marshal. Forest. And Squirrel Token. All right. Last pack magic right here. Last pack magic. Come on. Come on. Grab a Biggie Richie. Chill Mode said, grab a Biggie Richie. Absolutely. Some of these are very interesting. All right, Valduck, Keeper of the Flame. Valduck, Keeper of the Flame. Tormod's Crypt. Tiana, Ship's Caretaker. Last Chance, Waterless. Beautiful card. I don't know if there's much value to it, but there's your Mythic. Drink him if you got him. Gorgeous card. There's Impulse, another oldie but goodie. Mountain Token. Oh, Mountain Token. Mountain Retro. And a Sapperling Token. I was looking at the token and calling the mountain a token. Come on, get the goods. Doing a World of Warcraft raid, but wanted to drop in and say howdy. What's going on, TCD dude? Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. So that is 435. Let's take a look and see. So that is the border. It's not too bad of a hit. Not too bad of a hit. I will definitely go ahead and sleeve that up for you here, buddy. And then the Jester's Caps. I know back in the day, these used to run, back in the 90s, they were 10, 15, 20 bucks. They got up there a little bit for a little while. And then they kind of just bottomed out. So I don't know for sure how they'll fit into today's deal. But I do notice that they didn't have a lot of value for today. That's just a shame that a lot of these older cards don't hold that value anymore. Crazy. Let's see. Okay. All right, so let me flip back over. I think we all speak that we're proud of you, brother. Like Coach said, that takes willpower. Always loving the sober life, man. That's good. Things start to make sense after time with it. Yep, absolutely. I see you twizzled yourself pretty good tonight. I did, Kevin. I did at the beginning of the stream. So, yep, definitely. All right, so let me sleeve this stuff up for you, Richie. And we'll take care of Matthew. Power Creep Crept. And take this. Lots of packs. Lots of packs. All right, get here. All right. Hey, hey. All right, so we've got, that is Richie Dubs. And then Richie Dubs. All right. There we go. We've got that. Let's go ahead and pull Richie Dubs up here real quick. And we will bring in Matthew Evans is our last person for the time being. So if anybody wants to get in, now is the time. Now would be the perfect time for you guys to get in. Do we go to 72? We do not. Wow, we are still one pack short of having a two box draft bounty. So 2-box draft bounty. All right. Let me double check, see if anybody else bought in recently. And then I'll get you on. Okay, let's see. Got that. Okay. Just remember, guys, you are all in for the Dominaria Remastered Collector Booster. So I'm going to get you put on that. Let's see. Of course, the more you buy in, the more times for every pack that I open for you, that's how many buy-ins you guys get. So, all right. Why play Cap when you can play Stonebrain? Which is true. I'm just saying it was a very powerful card back in the day, Richie. And the emote stole it. Oh my God, TCD dude. That's crazy. Oh, twist my arm. I'll kill the box. I'll kill the box and up the... Oh, yeah, thank you, Matthew. You didn't have to do that. All right. I'll go ahead and do these, and then I'll pull your other... Thank you, though. I appreciate it, Matthew. That's very cool of you. Storm Entity. Mishra's Factory. Confiscate. And Sapperling Symbiosis. Oop, let's get that over there. Then we got Turnabout. Choose artifact, creature, or land. Tap all untapped permanents of the chosen target player controls. Untap all permanents of that type. That's confusing. Invigorating Boon. There you go. Very nice. Foil. And a Retro Plains and a Goblin. Very cool. I never leave a job half done, Twin. I appreciate it. Oh, I remember Jester's Cap. The kid across the street played it all the time. Yep. Open up some spice out of a Dominaria box over the weekend. Hope you're able to get your hands on some too. Very cool. Ooh, I need that for my Slimefoot deck. Very cool. All right. All right, there's Faceless Butcher. Evan's got a fat mythic. This final booster. Good luck. Chill Mode says over on Twitch. Another turnabout. Pyre Zombie. Mishra's Factory. Very cool. Mishra's Factory. Ooh, Jor-El. Wanvuli. Recluse. Is that a mythic? No, that is... I can't tell if that's a... I think it's a rare. I'll have to take a look. Island and a Goblin token. So let's see if Jor-El. That's number 343 foil. So 343 foil version in the retro frame. Dang it. I was hoping for a nice big hit for you, but that's not anywhere close. All right. So let me go ahead and take care of your last pack here real quick. Get you on the board here. Let me just up your... There we go. All right. Now we are at a full 2 boxes. That is the bounty now. The full 2 boxes. Very, very cool. Gotta pass out, guys. Another 7:30 a.m. lab day tomorrow. Dude, have a good one. We'll see you in the morning over on Alfonso Investments stream. Place where a bunch of us kind of get together every morning just to kind of look at all of the different aspects of the financial side of Magic the Gathering. Another turnabout. Holy smokes. There you go. Turnabout right there. Icy Manipulator. Night and Day. Spinal Embrace. Along with a Savannah Lions, a Plains, and a Zombie token. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, Matthew. Very cool of you to to jump on in and to hook it up like that, man. Very, very cool. So appreciate it. And let me go ahead and flip some of these around, get you sleeved up. Go from there. Go from. Along with a whole bunch of rares, but I have a special thing. All right, guys, while we're waiting for, I want to see the FOW. Well, then, Feldy, what do you want me to do? Sometimes people are in the mood to buy, sometimes they're not. So, I've only been away for like 2 shows since. Start my new job Thursday. Then I travel next week. No problem. No problem. Hey, listen, you're going to have a great time with this new job, Feldy. I can feel it. I can hear the passion in you that is just excited to get out there and start doing this new stuff. So, good luck to you in everything that you're doing. So, you have to feel the equilibrium before you can see the force. All right. So, let me move some stuff over here real quick. All right. So, again, guys, I have plenty of booster pack of draft packs. For anybody who wants to buy in, remember, we are now at 2 draft boosters for your bounty. So let me get this off to the side. I've got 5 more boxes. All right, if anybody is interested in purchasing collector boosters, they're $30. There you go. I got plenty of them. We'll start with this one, and then we'll work down to these. Plenty of collector boosters. All right, and then I have a special. I'm going to show you my special thing. All right, so I'm going to move this up. All right, if you guys crack them, I'm not cracking those. Not yet. I may give those away one day, so. All right, we are going to switch over to the guest stream. Ooh, looks like I need to move some of these items around so that it's not blocking. All right, now, let me... The other day, I purchased well, not the other day, probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I purchased I guess you would call it a vintage repack collection. And this is the vintage repack collection right here. I purchased it off of eBay. The guy came with some pretty good stuff. I told him that I would be doing a show and putting this stuff on it. So let me get on there and let him know that I am about to stream his stuff because he wanted to be a part of it. So let me see what I got going on here. Okay, you got Matthew Evans. All right, everybody else is taken care of. So let me see. Now, this is all vintage stuff. Every bit of this is vintage. So there's supposed to be able to be some alphas, some betas, and other stuff in here. I don't know if I got that stuff. So we're going to find out here real quick. So if you know anybody who is into the alphas and betas and unlimiteds, now's the time to let them know to get here. So give me just a minute. I want to try and get a hold of him. And then if you guys are interested, I'll tell you all the information you need to know to purchase these from him as well. If you're interested, not a big deal. But I took a chance on it for you guys, kind of like how Joey Moss says he takes a chance for you guys, for everybody. Well, I took a chance. So we're going to see what lies in this box. It's going to be really cool. So, all right, let me get to my messages real quick. Got it. Okay. Okay. Twiddler's Place MTG on YouTube. All right. Now, I'm going to keep his information up here so that if you guys are interested, I will give you that information. And you guys can go check him out. So, all right. You have my attention. There you go. My wife's boyfriend says I'm a beta. Does that count? You're not an alpha, you're a beta? That makes sense. All right. Thanks, Mana. I've had a couple of decent experiences with some repack buys before. Not amazing, but I felt like I got some interesting things I wouldn't pull otherwise. All right. So here's the deal. You guys know that I currently have my pull game. In my pull game, I have a vintage reserve list box. So this stuff would be the primary stuff that kind of fills that. And for what I paid for this, I'm definitely hoping that we got some decent stuff. So let me find, here's my trusty. Let me grab another TwiZZler. So the TwiZZler is going to start doing some cool things in his game. So, all right. All right. So if anybody does buy in, you need to let me know. All right. Because I'll probably miss it. All right. Whoa. Good question. Let's find out. I've had some cherry-filled ones before, and they were phenomenal. I love them. Ooh, look at that. They're not as stiff. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, look at that. He must have sent me because I bought so many of these repacks. He must have sent me. Look at that. So cool. All right, so I got a new Ben's a Million. Yep. I've bought from Ben's Millions before. This is another guy. So I went ahead and got from him. Oh my God. He threw in a bundle. I purchased the packs, and because I bought so many of them, he threw in a bundle. So he threw in a bundle and oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I think because I bought so many, I hit a tier where I got a bundle. So okay, that explains all the extra stuff. It's been a few before I got to these. So all right, let me get these out of the way. The heat and humidity in Florida keeps them limp. And I got a bunch of draft boosters I can add into games. Interesting. But stickers on the backs of some of these. So I guess we'll pay close attention. We'll pay close attention and see if okay, so the greens look like they're probably more common than anything. I don't know if they're all randomized or if he color coded them so he knew what he was giving people. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out soon. So, all right. All right. So now that I've got these all in color code fashion, I kind of want to put them out here. All right. There's the first set. All right, guys, get into it. Now, it looks like they're pretty evenly distributed. So I don't think, it's just my opinion at this point, but I don't think that the color coding, I don't think there's any color coding going on. So we'll say it that way. When you have a minute, I sent you a message on Discord. All right, I will take it. I wonder what Mrs. T thought about this TwiZZler outfit. She just shook her head and put her. That was her exact response when she saw it. But then when I was doing my opening with all the blah and all that stuff, she was cracking up over there and she wasn't even watching the video. So, all right, give me just a second, Joshua, and I'll check it out. Let me get these divvied up real quick, and then I will look over on Discord. Un momento. Orange, blue, yellow, blue, purple. All right. So yeah, so I have the least of is purple, and then I've got all these other colors here. So, and they're all pretty even. I mean, the blues are the most. So we'll go through the blues first and see if maybe those are sort of decent stuff. So, all right. Did someone hit the bounty or is it on pause? Pause time. We are time capsule. We are waiting for more people to buy in, so I'm killing time. So, all right. All right, let's see. All right, let me check my messages real quick. Hang tight. Okay, give me one quick second. All right. Oh, look at that, Coach. Appreciate it. Coach, are you? I am going to assume you are wanting 2 packs. So let me get back here real quick. 2 collector packs, please. Back right side if you could. All right. I'm going to open a new box because I've got these. These are for races. So we'll just go ahead and leave these 2. Unless you want, there were 2 in the back over here. Do you want the new box or do you want the old box that I was pulling fire out of, Coach? So let me know for sure. All right. While I'm waiting for you to determine what you want to do, I'm going to go ahead and open 1 repack real quick. So this is the first repack. Okay, looks like now these are vintage, but there's other stuff mixed in with it, just so you guys know. But we'll take a look through it. So, all right, fresh box. You got it, Coach. All right, Dragon Throne of Tarkir, Barroom Brawl. Oops. Academic Probation. Ooh, Scalebane's Elite from Visions. That's a vintage card right there. And then you've got Archery Training, Orcish Conscripts. That is 5th edition. That's an older vintage card. Oh, look at that. He sent me a foil 8th edition Twiddle. Holy crap. I do not have any foil Twiddles yet. Oh my God, that is very cool. And it happens to be the very first one that I picked. Tell me that isn't strange. Holy crap. All right, cool. So I'm going to have to include that. And wait a minute. That's a black border. That's a black border. I don't know any 8th edition that are black bordered. 8th edition was all white bordered. Or did the foil cards have black borders back in the day? So, because here's the original 8th. And then here's the foil. Did the foils have black borders back then? That's crazy. All right, I'm going to hang on to it just. It's also black border as opposed to the regular border, white border for 8th. Right. That's why I'm trying to. I did not know that the foil cards, I guess starting with 7th when they brought out the foil stuff. That is very cool. So I am going to. Oh, okay. So it does. Okay. All right. Did not know that. That's in from. I got out of the game before that started happening. So did not, or I just don't remember. Crazy. All right. Reclaim from 7th edition. Wormfang Turtle and Blight. That is from 4th edition. Very cool. So I'm putting all of the vintage. I will separate all the vintage cards that we go through from the rest of the cards. I'm gonna have to scan them all anyways at some point. All right, so gonna take a break from this real quick. All right, we got to go ahead and since I'm already here, I will stay on this channel. Let me see. Was there ever a foil white border card? That is a good question. That is a good question, Coach. All right, let's go back to the bounty stream real quick since we want to make sure that everybody sees what's going on still. All right. There are opening spots for the bounty. If anybody is interested in buying into the bounty, it is $10 for 1, $54 for 6. It is $150 for half a box and $275 for a full box if you guys are interested. Obviously, you guys know what's what. We've got 28 viewers right now. Anybody who wants in, the bounty is now at 2 full draft boxes. So the 2 full draft boxes gives you 72 draft cards. If you pull the foil, here, I actually updated the information. Let's see, for the payout. So foil retro Force of Will is 100% of the bounty. Foil borderless Force of Will is 50% of the bounty, and then we continue playing. And then foil Force of Will, just a standard Force of Will, is 25% of the bounty, and we continue playing. So the game doesn't end until we hit the foil retro Force of Will. So that's out now. That's how that works. So if anybody wants anything, here it is right here. It's a $20 card. Very nice. All right, back to. All right, Joshua wants a collector pack. All right, Joshua, while I'm pulling for Coach, tell me where you want it from. All right, here is your first one, Coach. We had some heat coming out of that other box, so totally up to you. Yes, Catherine. Left 3. Okay. Oop. Hang on 1 second. Oh, never mind. Okay. All right. So I think these are all Japanese that I've been getting in this first set. So I believe that the stuff is going to be right up front here. So, all right. So we got foil insect. There's that Joel Rael. Joel Rael. We just hit one of those earlier. There is a Chainer Dementia Master. A Rith the Awakener. Stroke of Genius foil. And a Chainer's Edict Borderless foil. Very nice. Let's see. Rada. And then I think there's your foil land. Swords to Plowshares. Rada. Symbiotic Beast. Terminal. Ridgetop. Horseshoe Crab. And Stoker. All right, so let me get these. I don't think that any of these have a lot of value, so I will go ahead and sleeve these up for you, and then I will open your second pack. All right, second pack right here. Damn you, Jorel. Assuming there's some left, sending for 1. Catherine, I have 12 times 7. I have 144 packs of collector packs. All right. Here we go. We got an insect. Grim Lavamancer, borderless foil. Wrath of God, borderless. Nice. Wrath of God. Lotus Blossom, retro. Hinterland Harbor. And a Chain Lightning. Wow. Chain Lightning. Okay. Chain Lightning. Mishra's Factory. Swamp Foil. Illusion of Reality. Faceless Butcher, Wild Dogs, Orins, Lightning Reflexes, and Impulse. And there you go, Coach. All right, I don't... This coach said, pull fire. $2 Wrath, but Lotus is sweet and retro. Yeah, it is. The Lotus Bloom is pretty cool. Remember when Grim Lavamancer was a playable card. All right. Any of these? Let me double check real quick. So the Lotus Blossom was 384. I want to sleeve it up if it's worth sleeving. So. Okay. Nope. All right. I remember. All right. There you go, Coach. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Those packs mean the rest of the box is fire. Coach always loves back right. I totally get it because that's where he pulled the neon Hitazugu. And I think he pulled the Wandering Emperor from there. The etched foil Wandering Emperor from me as well. Right in that area. So let me put that down there. Let me add you here, Coach. I'm going to add you a little farther down. No. All right. All right. Next up, we have Catherine Thayer. And then, if I'm not mistaken, right behind Catherine Thayer is Joshua Watson. Joshua Watson. Okay. All right, we got Coach taken care of there. We go ahead and swipe everybody out just in case something else comes over. All right, Catherine. Where do you want yours pulled from? I've got box on the right that has 3. And then I got box on the left, which only has the 2 missing from Coach in it. Just getting some of the bulk out of the way for y'all. Oh, boy. Let's see. Prime, you just gotta make up your mind, my friend. Do you want to take home 72 draft boosters, possibly? Front right of which one? Left side, right side, right side. Okay, front right. I currently identify as a brokey. All right, here you go, Catherine. Time capsule said no one. All right. Here we go. Gamble foil borderless. Jester's cap borderless. Savine's Reclamation. It's hard to see. And a Royal Assassin foil. Then you've got Terror, Tormod's Crypt, Mountain, Phyrexian Scuda, Order and Chaos, Wild Growth, Twisted Experiment, Drake, Debaser, and Cackling Fiend. So there you go. Let me take a look at this gamble real quick. That is 433. Let's see. 433. Borderless gamble. Not too shabby. That's a $10 card. Almost 11. We'll go ahead and put that one in. I asked if anyone has a Goblin Locksmith from Guild of Ravnica. There you go. I did not see it, buddy. But there you go. Time Capsule's curious as to if anyone has a Goblin Locksmith from Guild of Ravnica. If you do, hit him up. What is a brokey? Someone without money. Left box for me, Joshua. All right, where do you want it from, Joshua? Where did you already say where you wanted it from? Let's see, I don't see where you said where you wanted it from. So, okay. All right, so where in the left box would you like it from? While I am getting Catherine taking it. Actually, you know what? Catherine got 6 earlier, so let me put this in here. We'll do a new one for her. It's a 5-cent card, but hard to find. Interesting, evidently. Oh my, Twiddler, what are you wearing? Oh my, Joshua Watson. I am not Twiddler tonight. I am the TwiZZler. You've got to go to the very beginning, Alchemist, and watch the very beginning of the stream right after my countdown, the first couple of minutes. And then come out and you can join the party. All right. Left third. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go, Joshua. Question Twiddler's place. Did my package go out? Israel. Let me check, Israel. Oh. I accidentally went to TikTok. We don't want to go to TikTok. Israel. Abara. Israel. Yes. It went out. I shipped it Sunday, so it went out Monday in the mail, which I don't know if they came and picked up anything on Monday, so it would have gone today. And I do have your email address, Israel, so you got an email telling you, giving you the tracking number so you can track it. All right. So you like that, Alchemist? All right, here we go, Joshua. Here we go, buddy. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, guys. I got to put all the rest of Catherine's cards in her. In her pack. All right. All right. We don't want to do that. We want to make sure she gets all of her stuff. So where is... Okay, here we go. All right, Joshua. Start with a goblin. Sarah Avatar. Drink him if you got him. There's your Mythic. Very nice. That the retro border? Very cool. Gemstone Mine. Arcades Sabbath. And Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher foil. Right there. We got Deadwood Treefolk. Impulse, Goblin Matron, Foil Forest, Zombie Infestation, Nantuko Monastery, Suquato Lancer, blah, 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 blah. For the rest of those. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get this put here. I'm going to double check on this Sarah. It is number 272. So the Sarah... 272. 272. Yeah, not much. Well, a couple of bucks. Not too bad. All right. Well, let's get those sleeved up for you. All right. Get me back over to the bounty stream here. All right, guys. Here you go. All right. So... this is for Joshua. All right, guys, there's plenty of spots open if you want to buy in. The bounty is now up to 72. 2 full boxes for the bounty. So now that we're up to 2 full boxes for the bounty, we should start hopping on this. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Crazy but true. So let me get this. Joshua. Watson. All right. Sent for 6 on the bounty game. Very cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and move these 2 out of here. I'm going to go ahead and get Prime up here. Prime. 406. For 6. And that will now put our bounty over. Because he's getting 6. So that now puts us at 74. All right, brings us down to 219 packs left. Let me double check. All right, there we go. We got you, buddy. Appreciate it. I'll get you pulled here un momento. All right, let's see. I want some candy now. What are we up to, guys? Brian, what's going on, buddy? B-Mac in the house. B-Mac is our guy that is just, he happens to be on fire everything he does. So B-Mac, if you're interested, I don't know if you want to buy into the bounty tonight, or for $30 we have Dominaria Remastered collector boosters available. But the actual bounty is up to 74 packs now, and we've hit quite a few decent cards. So we definitely know there's fire in those draft boxes. So totally up to you. All right. In the meantime, I have to open a new box of Dominaria Remastered. Grab one. Get a new one open here so that I can start with Prime. Prime time. All right. Moose. Okay. It's it's called the Twisted Bounty Moose. So you can buy one, you can buy 6, you can buy half a box, or you can buy a full box. And what you're actually going for right now is to hit, let me bring it up real quick so you guys know what's going on. All right. If you hit a foil retro Force of Will, you get 100% of the bounty. If you get a foil borderless Force of Will, you get 50% of the current bounty. And if you hit a I'm not sure. All right, let me go ahead and pull these out and mix them up for you guys. What's going on, DJ Long here? Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. You and Moose. Moose too. I didn't say hi to Moose, so let's go ahead and say hi to Moose while he's here. Hey, DJ, you got to go back to the very beginning of my... I keep scooting down on my chair. My chair is losing it on me. There we go. All right. DJ, you got to go back to the very beginning of my stream. At the beginning of my stream, about 2 minutes in after the countdown, you got to watch it. I did a little funny, and see what you think. All right. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. Here, we'll do one more. All right, let's put these side by side here. All right, here we go. All right, let me read real quick. Appreciate you. It's a random purchase you showed off. Yep. It's a vintage purchase. There's a bunch of vintage cards supposedly in here. So your favorite sick boy has arrived. Was that the stuff you buy from that collection purchase? No, Brian. This stuff is a different. It's a vintage purchase. It's not all vintage cards, but there are several vintage cards in there. And look at this for those of you who missed it. For those of you who missed it, he sent me a foil 8th edition Twiddle. Tell me that isn't badass. That is so cool. So I'm definitely, when we get done with this stuff, I'm going to go through some more of that with you guys again. So, oh man, that is so awesome. So let's see, take a look here real quick. Say hi to everybody. It's LJ Donghair. Oh my God. Excuse me. All right. Damn, Feldy, I hope the hubby heals up. Got to have you and hubby in top shape when we eventually do girls' night. Nice. All right. Prime. Let's go ahead and take care of Prime. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 for Prime. Yeah, that was a very awesome card. I am very impressed that he took note of the name of my thing and actually sent me an 8th edition foil Twiddle. That was so cool of him. So, all right, let's get you pulled here. Super fast. I did twizzle hard. So I'm gonna have to cut that into a short, that little portion of it. And oh my God, that's so funny. All right, here we go. Here we go with Prime 406, starting off with a crop rotation, then a dodecapod. We got a fire and ice, and there is Windborn Muse with a white mane lion, foil swamp, retro swamp, and a bird. Feldy Core MTG came back for the win with 2 life. Very cool. All right, here we go. Assault and Battery, Storm Entity, Mishra's Factory. There's a Urza, Lord High Artificer, Mythic. Drink 'em if you got 'em. That is the borderless version. I think that's got some good value to it. Quicksilver Dagger. There is a foil Treva's Ruins. There you go. And a mountain and a cat. That is really cool right there. I'm going to move this back here. We'll take a look at if somebody could look up the price on that, just let me know if it's, I know it's over 10. Prime has been searching everywhere for that bird token. All right. There we go. Damping Sphere. Faceless Butcher. Life or Death. Pyre Zombie. Pyre Zombie is your rare, along with Flame Tongue Kavu. Ooh. It is a blue. That is the Arcanus of the Omnipotent. Arcanus the Omnipotent. Sorry. That is a foil rare right there. Arcanus the Omnipotent. Forest and Insect. All right. That is the first 3 packs. And so far, we are looking pretty good. So, all right. Hey, Time Capsule. Appreciate the like over on Facebook. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. This is Daragaz's Caldera. Drownu's Crusade. Dragon Whelp. Wrath of God. There you go. Very nice. Loved that card back in the day. Not much value right now, but you never know. It could see a slow crawl up. Sandstorm. Retro Swamp and a Cat. Wrath of God is great if you want to just, you know, destroy everything and never get it back. Smash that like. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. If you guys want to throw down your links, that's why you guys have wrenches. Spam the chat. This is link time. Spam the chat. Nantuko Monastery. We'll do a spam the chat once a stream now. Faceless Butcher. Jor-El. There's another Jor-El or Jor-El. And a bunch of those tonight. Momentary Blink, Forest, and Elemental. Prime needed that cat token too, man. All right. Here we go. So far I know Moxman is streaming, but it's pretty much the only time I got due to work schedule. Hey, it's all right. Here we go. Deadwood Treefolk. Deadwood Treefolk. Pain and Suffering. Aven Fate Shaper. Here we go. Here we go. Overmaster. Overmaster is your rare. Frantic Search. Retro Island and a Goblin token. So there you go, Prime. Got you that Urza. Hope that helps out pretty good. Let's see. That is number 423. Let's take a look real quick. So 423. And that is a $25 card. So we will put that in a nice sleeve for you here. Ooh, other side. Yep, there we go. There we go. Very nice hit. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And sleeve up these. And I'll get you into your protector. And we shall go from there. There you go. Spam the chat with your links. All you wrenches, spam the chat with your links if you guys want people to go to your streams, give you some subs and all that stuff, guys. Do show some support. Hop over. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on them notifications if you get an opportunity. These guys all put out a bunch of really cool, you know, good products, different products. I know Ashen Wings does a lot of the FAB and along with the magic stuff. And then you got, do we still pull Twiddles after these buys? No, Brian, not in this one. Not for the draft boosters. If we were playing the collector boosters, then yes, we would definitely be doing it. So Ashen is eating pizza, making me a little bit hungry. So, but I already ate. I had Chinese tonight. So, all right, this is for Prime 406. Thank you, sir, for the support. Very, very cool of you. Prime 406. There we go. Look at that. Uh-oh. DJ's calling out Deathmark. Get on my stream. Very cool. All right. BMAC, you're up. And with your purchase, we are now officially up to 76 bounty. 76 bounty. All right, we have not seen a Force of Will out of this box yet. And usually what we've been seeing is at least one Force of Will in every box. So, Twiddler, what's your favorite Chinese food? And why is it sesame chicken? It's not sesame chicken, believe it or not. Nope. I like orange chicken. I'm a Mugu Gai Pan kind of guy. Sometimes I am a house fried rice kind of guy with all the meats. It just depends. I like all different kinds of stuff when it comes to Chinese food. Elvish Spirit Guide. This is for you, B-Mac. Mesa Enchantress. Necro Savant. Wrath of God. Borderless. Squirrel Nest. Retro Island and a Cat. Twiddler, there may be a spot open in the 9-channel box battle February 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Since it's Baldur's Gate, we should finish under or at 2 hours. Is it Baldur's Gate for everybody? Everybody's doing it, so for a cream of nope. No, Richie, unfortunately, was never into that. Now, where's Feldy? Where's Feldy? Wax and Wayne? I don't know how he feels. Mystic Enforcer, Quicksilver Dagger, Shivan Dragon, there you go, nice oldie but goodie. Juggernaut, Foil Break Asunder, Ashen Wings. I looked over and saw Ashen Wings pop up. That is a retro mountain, not an Ashen Wings. And Goblin. There he is. Lots of variety in Chinese food, so nothing wrong with that. I used to solely eat orange chicken, but I branched out, and now I'm ordering things like Singapore noodles. Now, I do like when we get the orange chicken. We used to like to get teriyaki chicken all the time, but a lot of the places in Jacksonville have kind of closed up. They used to do the teriyaki, to pour the teriyaki all over it. Oh, it's great stuff. So we would get that along with lo mein. You know, your chow mein, lo mein, whatever you want to call it. And that's something we like to get from time to time. So, Twiddler, yes, set box. We are ordering from Lou at Kitchen Table TCG, but if you have a set box or want to source elsewhere, that's cool. Lou said he will hook up some fun stuff if you do order. I have several of them. DJ, I've got quite a few. I actually took advantage of some sales. I have plenty of those. All right, pack number 3. Pack number 3, B-Mac. All right, start with a Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper. Sarah Angel. Recoil. Chainer Dementia Master. Goblin Turncoat. That is a Retro Mountain and a Jank card. All right. Don't put me down yet, DJ. I cannot commit to it yet. I need to see what's going on. But I will get a hold of you. I'll get a hold of you through, through all of our normal channels. Excuse me. All of our normal channels. But do not commit me to it just yet. I would like to be there. Just let me see what's going on. Okay, yep, no problem. No firm yes yet. If anyone would like to donate their cat token to Daisy Bear, she would be grateful. We all come to Magic for something, and for the wife, it's the animal artwork. Very cool. Very cool. Mana, I will look through my stuff and see if I can find you some cat tokens of my own. But if anybody does want to donate their cat tokens, that would be really cool. Nature's Lore. B-Mac, you have got a Royal Assassin here, buddy. All right, along with the Swords to Plowshares, a Retro Island, and there's a cat. There's a cat token. All right, next up, pack number 5. Pack number 5. All right. Got Grape Shot. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're not doing all those. Treva's Ruins. Treva's Ruins. There you go. Floodgate. Floodgate. We got a Flame Tongue Kavu. Body Snatcher. Lull. Retro Plains and an Elephant. All right, B-Mac. You're usually on fire when you come here, buddy. Did we wear out your... I hope we didn't wear out your welcome. I think it's safe to say the remaining companions are stable, price stable to sell off, like sell out of my spec. Good question, Richie. Right, she can have mine if I get. Oh, okay. There you go. Mana, hit me up. I got some fun tokens I'll include when you get your shipping. Huh, interesting. Okay. Cool. DAJ PMG about the battle. There you go. Rada. Erdekeld. Gerard's Verdict. Wall of... Well, off due to... And the Wrath of a little bit of room in your box. I'm not 100%. But I will check it and get back with you later. I know we've been talking about your box recently. All right, there we go. Is it glitching for y'all? Is this buffering on my end? Poor TwiZZler. Everything looks fine to me. Looks perfectly good to me. Mine isn't skipping at all. I'm looking at it now. Everything looks good. Okay, Alchemist space is limited, but there is 9 plus me spots. 9 looks better, so 8 is ideal. I'm waiting here from another YouTuber, big YouTuber, and another confirmation. But yeah, I'll go read it. All right, DJ, I will get back with you. If you already have it full, if I tell you anything, then just put me on your backup list. So you lagged for a quick minute and had the ring of loading. Ooh, yeah, it happens from time to time. Been meaning to call and upgrade my stuff. All right. All right, Joshua, you are up. And we are now at 78 bounty. So we've got 36 and 36, 72, plus 6 additional. So we have 2 full draft boosters and an extra couple. I put you in the maybe alt slot. I don't have a token, but I have 4 cats you can have. It's okay, B-Mac. Yeah. All right. So that just means that Joshua Watson's going to hit it big time now. All right. Pack number 1, buddy. Keep in mind, we do have collector boosters for $30 if you guys are interested in that. We have pulled some fire recently. Just ask BMAC. And I posted a video of his. It was a lunchtime pack cracking. So I bought 1 pack last week and bombed so hard. Swords to Plowshare, Squirrel's Nest, Congregate, and Maze of Ith. Maze of Ith, along with Rada. There's an Avanize, along with a Retro Island and a Griffin. All right. R.I.P. It's okay. It'll come back. Trust me, guys. It comes. This Dominaria Remastered, whew, this is a fire set. It really is. I've seen a lot of hits. It's crazy. Matter of fact, I'll tell you guys a little bit of a secret in a few. Flesh Reaver, Spectral Lynx, and a Spite and Malice. Cliff Top Retreat, that is your rare. Along with Fire Blast, and there is a Hunting Grounds. Drink them if you got them. There's your Mythic. Hunting Grounds Mythic Borderless with a Retro Mountain and a Goblin. Tortoise. What do you say, Tortoise? Thanks, but no. Full house here with 3 dogs, a tortoise, and 2 cats, one of which is about 20 pounds. Holy smokes. Big, big kitty. All right. We got Dedapult, Order of Chaos, or Order and Chaos, Voice of All, Worldly Tutor, there you go, that's a $14 hit right there. Mog War Marshal, Swamp, that is a Swamp Retro, and a Sheep. Very cool. So let's sleeve up that Worldly Tutor. The Hunting Grounds Borderless. Can somebody look and see if that is somewhat of a hit or anything for me? All right. Next pack. Next pack for you, Joshua. These lands are not Pio legal now? I guess you meant pro legal? Wait, does this set affect legality? Huh, interesting. Got Pain and Suffering, Fate Shaper, Flesh Reaver, World Gorger Dragon, very nice. I believe that's got some value to it. I'm not 100% sure. White Mane Lion, along with a Retro Forest and a Squirrel. Not too bad, not too bad at all. I'm an idiot. I was all excited for Fast Lands and Pioneer. Wow. All right, here we go. Gerard's Verdict. Wall of Junk. Sawtooth Loon. Chainer Dementia Master. Empty the Warrens. Retro Forest, and a Jank card. Okay, y'all, brushing teeth and heading out. Enjoy your week. Might be a few weeks before I'm back. Best of luck. Hey, we will see you, Feldy. I will contact you about some future stuff, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for joining us, man. You are awesome. You're always awesome, and you're always there for me, and I thank you so very much. Thank you, buddy. I'll get with you later. All right. Spectral Lynx. Spite and Malice, Dedapult, Jester's Cap, Goblin Matron, Foil Goblin Matron, Retro Swamp, and a Bird Token. All right, that was for Joshua Watson. Joshua, I'm going to double check a couple of these cards real quick. Got the World Gorger Dragon at number 437. And that is the Borderless. It's a few bucks. All right, we'll sleeve that sucker up. Put that in there. And then let's take a look at Hunting Grounds Foil. That is $4.45. So the Borderless is $3.94. $4 non-foil. And what do we got? All right, we got $7 foil. Not too bad. Take that one. That helps. That helps get some value back right there. The Worldly Tutor is $14-15, so we're good there. So that is your pulls right there. So let me get these together. Get these in a pack for you here. And then we'll put that there. We'll put that one there. We'll take care of Joshua. You guys ever watch Friends? Joshua. $9 or $9:30 PST. Getting tired. I may have to crash soon. Was hoping to catch you on. There you go. Time capsule. 1.5 to 2 hours from now. Thanks, Alex, but still too soon to say for sure. Big announcements tonight. Nice. Central is 2 hours, so closer to 11. Prime 406 is totally amazing. Today I saw him do a push-up and the world pushed down. Prime even unscrambled an egg for breakfast. Interesting. All right, Prime, what do you got to say about that? Joshua, thank you so much for joining in, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 18. So half of the next box is gone, guys. If you guys want in on it, there they are. I'm going to put them up here for now. Let me know if you guys want in on any more packs for tonight. That is for the bounty. The bounty is now up to 78 packs. Crazy bounty. It's going to get bigger. It's going to get better. You guys are not going to be able to stay away once this sucker gets up to 3, 4, 5 boxes. It's going to be crazy. So, anyways, he sneezed on a semi on accident. The semi turned into Optimus Prime. All right. And then if you guys are interested, I do have 2 boxes of Dominaria Remastered collector boosters open. I've got 2 left in this one. This is the one that we were pulling a lot of fire from. And then over here, we've got about 10, 9, maybe 8 left on this side over here. Oh, I got a new message from the seller. All right. All right, so let's get back to this while you guys, okay, start checking your start, Twiddler. Checking your start, Twiddler. I'm not sure what you mean by checking your start. My duck has been found. PDE's all week to win this race later. Okay, flip this upside down. Remember, we got stars. What is it? Put it on which side was it? Oh, it was on this side. That's right. Okay. All right. So for those of you who were here earlier, we have opened one of the vintage repacks so far. And you guys saw we got Blight, Orcus Conscripts, and a Scalebane's Elite, along with, and it just so happened that the very first one that I pulled was, it was so cool that it was the 8th edition black bordered foil Twiddle. This is back when they originally started doing the foiling. I guess it was 7th edition when they started. So that is very, very cool. Very, very cool of him. So, oh, checking your start. Got it. Okay, the beginning of the, yeah, you're going to love it. All right, so let's go on to pack number 2. You know what? I'm just going to start pulling from anywhere. And we will do it from here. Fiddle, foil, twiddle. All right. All right, so pack number 2. This one looks like a silver. That's a silver star. And let's see. It looks like I got another. Did I get another message? Oh, okay. Oh my God, you mocking me? You twizzled yourself. No, of course I'm not mocking you. All right. So it looks like in the back here, these are the rares. So let's flip this over. Felden's Cane. All right, that is from Chronicles. That's Felden Cane from Chronicles. That is a vintage. Wall of Glare. Ooh, that's in heavy play. We'll put that off to the side. Headlong Rush. Along with a Natural Spring. That is from, I think that's from the starter edition. I'm not 100% sure. Along with Warm Fang Drake. Balduvian Dead, that's from Alliances. That is definitely an older card, a vintage card. And then we've got Tijak, Legion's Edge, Sage of the Inward Eye, and Kessig Wolf Rider. Those are my 3 rares out of that pack. Okay, let me see if I'm going to separate these rares. Let's see. Take those, we'll put this over here, put this up here. Great intro, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it, DJ. So far I've got five vintage cards. We'll go on to the next one. Here is a purple. You guys are just now seeing it. Oh my God, the intro is my, I've been up and down about what I'm actually going to do for my intro, and I finally got that one. So. All right, let me flip these real quick. All right, starting off with a Karavix Purge. That is from Mirage. That's Mirage. We got Devout Harpist. Not 100% sure what the hammer is. That is Enslaved Scout. That is Alliances. And then Elvish Scout. That is Fallen Empires. Fallen Empires. That's in pretty rough shape, so we'll probably do something with that. Tidal Boar. Arcadian Masks. There is Leshrak's Sigil. That is from Ice Age. Very cool. Abashan, the Cephalid Emperor. Not 100% sure of that symbol. Daxos of Meletis. An Inscription of Insight. Along with a Desolation Twin. Eldrazi Creature. Very cool. Very cool. If you guys see anything that has a lot of value that's more recent, let me know, because you guys know that I didn't come back in until AFR. So that's very cool. Very cool there. Hey, cracking my packs. There's DD Wizards. That is the guy that I actually purchased these packs off of. From eBay. So if you guys are interested, they're not very expensive. As of right now, I believe they're only about $5.50 or $5.55 or something like that per pack. So definitely promoting since I got them, and I am a big time vintage guy. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Let me flip these over to the back. All right, here we go. All right, Brett, here, I tell you what, real quick, DD, I'm going to give you, if you don't mind, give me a sub. I could use all the subs that I can get, so that would be really, really helpful. I'm going to give you moderator for just for now. So if you don't mind, throw your link up for your eBay if you want. Brass Secretary. Brass Secretary. I believe that's Urza's. I'm not sure which Urza that is, but that's an Urza of some kind. And then we got Disenchant. That's from Weatherlight. No, that's not Weatherlight. That's, is that Tempest? Goblin Sappers from Ice Age. Hungry Mist from Homelands. There's Weatherlight. Flux. Very cool. Oh, this looks like an all vintage pack. Contagion, however you want to say it, from Alliances. Except for when we get to the rares. Fireman Mind's Foresight, Illusionaries Gains, and Hunter's Prowess. Hunter's Prowess are your 3 rares. Discounted when buying, yes, discounted when buying in bulk. And as you guys saw earlier, I got the Dungeons and Baldur's Gate bundle and all the different draft packs. So the more you buy, the more bonuses you get. All right, flip that over. All right, Voracious Cobra. Voracious Cobra. There is Circle of Protection White from Tempest. Spitting Drake from Visions. Elvish Pioneer from... I can't tell right off the top of my head. There is Air Elemental, 7th edition. Dark Banishing, 7th edition. There's Haunted Plate Mail, M14. Ash Zealot, and Upheaval. All right, so there's those. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, starting with the Retrothopter. That is from Homelands. There's Disciple of Grace. I want to say Urza's... one of the Urzas. Orcish Artillery. That is revised. So there you go. Orcish Artillery revised. Wirewood Savage. Rush of Knowledge. Last Rites. M12 is Garrick's Horde. Garrick's Horde. Yusri, Fortune's Flame, and Mind Flayer. You know? Was the foil Twiddle coincidence or tossed in because he's the TwiZZler? Urza Saga. That's the one. I'm not. I know that they're Urzas. I just can't remember the first three Urzas. I can't remember which ones go with which one. All right. Ashnod's Transmogrant. That is from Chronicles. Chronicles right there. Mounted Archers. That's from Tempest. Goblin Vandal from Weatherlight. Dragon Fangs. There's a Baleful Stare, 7th edition. Engineered Plague, 7th edition. There's a Fathom Feeder, very cool. So was that Battle for Zendikar? Treacherous Blessing. And a Stone Rain. Stone Rain, there's your Mystic. Let's see. I don't treat orders. Everything's as random and as fair as possible, no matter who purchases. Wow, that is just... And you know what the crazy thing is? Yes, it was the very first one. Very first pack that I had them all laid out. I put them all in color code by your stars. And then I a rough pack. We got Clone, we got Tomb Robber, and we got Territorial Gorger. Some of them older cards are really hard to keep in good condition sometimes. see here. All right, here we go. Hollow Warrior. Glittering Lion. There's Imposing Visage. That is from Ice Age. Forgotten Lore from Ice Age. Mana Leak. There you go. That's Stronghold. 6th edition's Fear. And then you got Thalia, Garden of Thraben. Look at that. That's very nice from Crimson Vow. Dalakos and Unexpectedly Absent and Ground Seal. Okay. Still waiting for that big one. That one to smack me upside the head. Tinder Farm. Interesting. Tinder Farm. Black Ward, that is from Revised. Barbed Sliver. Got a little wear on that one. We'll take a look at it later. Howling Gale. Treetop Sentinel. Decompose. And then you got Wild Ricochet. Master of Winds. And Victory's Herald. I wonder, that is a special 17th edition apparently. So we'll have to take a look at that one later. All right. Dang, didn't know slivers were back as far as Tempest. Yep. Excuse me. All right, Bloodstone Cameo. Solidarity. There's Orcish Lumberjack from Ice Age. Rofelos Gift. Ray of Erasure from Ice Age. Ooh. All right, Barrow Ghoul from Weatherlight. Lovestruck Beast. Dorothea. Manifold Insights. Slivers started long before. Starter deck card, Twiddler. Okay, good possibility. Ooh, here we go. Wooden Sphere. That is also from Revised. Reculary Monk. Flare. Excuse me. Elephant Ambush. Spy Network. Unworthy Dead. Kurtar's Wrath. Fresh Meat. And Bloodhall Priest. Crazy. Love Revised. I think I got 10,000 Revised cards. Or your welcome or welcome deck. I mean those usual M logos. Yeah. You pulled a sliver. If you pull a Sliver Queen, I'll cry. I don't know if there are Sliver Queens in these types of packs here. I'm not sure if they were big hits. I can't remember. It's been a little while since I purchased it. But I don't remember if there were some big hits. There might have been a few big hits in there in these packs that he was selling, but I don't know if we'll find out if I got any. Toy Maker. There is Divine Transformation. That is 5th edition right there. There's Errantry from Ice Age. Rootbreaker Worm from Tempest. Fog Bank. There's Norit from Ice Age. Mana Geyser. Face Steed. Mishra's Self-Replicator. And Merchant's Dockhand. All right, next one's up. Vitalizing Cascade. Wall of Swords. That's an old starter deck. I think that's wasn't that Portal? I think that's a Portal card. Karavic's Torch, Mirage, Sylvan Might, Fighting Drake, Gravedigger, Drizzt Do'Urden, Sylvan Advocate, and Glimpse of Tomorrow. I just mentioned it because it's one of those cards I've always wanted to own. I know. Oh. There we go. Lobotomy. Jasmine Seer. Aleatory. Rites of Spring. Circular Logic. Chime of Night. Felon of Havenwood. Felon of Havenwood. Devil's Playground. And Hero of Gulmafada. Gulmafada. See, I like these because I already got that many. That's all vintage cards. And I am crazy about my vintage cards. All right. We got Assault and Battery. Assault and Battery. Rewards of Diversity. Oh, hang on. Bone Shaman. Ice Age. Gaia's Embrace. There's a Mercine from Fallen Empires. There's Howl from Behind. That is also revised. That is revised. There's Forsworn Paladin. Slitherwisp. And Clone. All right, Spectral Shield starting us off in Ice Age. Spectral Shield. Matinda Herder, that is from Mirage. Shower of Sparks. Oh, there you go. Another, that Rabid Wombat. That's when you get the Legends symbol and all those different symbols like Antiquities and all that stuff on the white bordered cards. That is from a set called Chronicles. Don't know if a lot of you are familiar with that, but they did a reprint for the Four Horsemen, they call it. Temporal Fissure. There is Knight of Stromgald. That's Terranica, Akron Veteran, and 100-Handed One, along with Crater Hellion. Packs over 9 cards usually indicate something fun. I did get a 4 rare one. Oh, hey, calm down. All right. So we've got Armadillo Cloak, Shield Dancer, Grizzled Wolverine, or Grizzled Wolverine. There you go. Predatory Hunger, very nice. Catalog. Enfeeblement, 6th edition. These are some good-looking 6th edition cards. Veteran War Leader, Igneous Mastery, and Belby. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Right, Savage Twister. That's a nice card. I don't think I've had that one in quite some time. Savage Twister from Mirage. Honor Guard from Stormhold. Oh, there you go. That is another revise. That's Mon's Goblin Raider. See how light it is? You can tell. It's crazy looking. And you got Metamorphic Worm. Treasure Trove. Grave Consequences. Noyan Dar Royal Shaper. That's so freaking hard to say, isn't that? Baron. And Search the Premises. Chronicles did make a lot of people mad. It did. But people were clamoring because they didn't get their hands on a lot of the Antiquities, Arabian Nights, and all that stuff back in the day. So I think that was done to appease them. I don't know. Ooh, there we go. Shapeshifter. Very nice. Is that 7th? Nope. I'm sorry. 5th edition. 5th edition Shapeshifter right there. Mirror Strike. Orcish Conscripts. Ooh, and a Lure right behind it. Got Merfolk Looter. Sleeper's Guile. We got Corona. Oh, there we go. We got 4 here. Corona, False God. Very nice. Are we allowed to say that? There you go. Villainous Wealth. Brain in a Jar. And Mizium Meddler. Very nice. Cool cards right there. Cool cards. Twiddler, the link on my email says label was created, but UPS hasn't received it yet. Well, again, it was today, Israel. The mail didn't run yesterday, so it was picked up today. So I love finding any of the Four Horsemen sets. Not so much the dark, but I still smirk. Yeah, that's okay. The dark's gonna have its time. So let's see here. Yeah, I've got the same thing, Israel. It says that it's ready to ship, but it is definitely shipped. So give it another day or so. I left it in the my work mailbox. I think they picked it up today. So probably wouldn't be scanned in until later. That is Obsidious Golem. That is from Revised. Seal of Cleansing. There's another one. Chronicles. Primordial Ooze. Very nice. Karu Meerkat. There's Power Sync. Ice Age. Pestilence. That is 5th edition Pestilence. Aberoth. Weatherlight. Runed Halo. M21. Cartographer's Hawk. And Sifter of Skulls. A lot of these I've never had before, so missed those middle ones. Nice. $5 pull on the False God. Yep. Yesterday was a U.S. holiday. Yep. Okay, Recoil. There's Juniper Order Druid from Alliances. Very cool. I love Alliances. The set was really, really cool in my opinion. Pick Me Pyrosaur. 7th edition Creeping Mold. Hydroblast. Ice Age. 7th edition Blood Pet. Damnable Pact. Immolation Shaman. And Perforos's Intervention. Very nice. Very nice cards. So how many total packs did you buy? I'll have to count the packs. I think I bought like 25 and then some extras were thrown in. Due to how many I bought. So there's Thalicus Lowlands. Nice card. Calming Licit. Dragon Whelp. There you go. You want another Revise. There you go. All right, you got Crozen Drover, Treasure Trove, Dark Supplicant, Ruinous Path, Calibrated Blast, Arkelos Lagoon Mystic. Very cool. It might have been more than $20 Hydroblast. Just scared mine yesterday. Karavix Purge. You got Orcish Oriflame. That is 5th edition. Another Creeping Mold. There you go. Blue Elemental Blast. That's always got a few bucks worth. Back in the day, that is 4th edition right there. 4th edition. That may not have. I thought it was revised or unlimited. Putrid Imp. Oh, Beast Collar Savant. Along with a Myojin of Grim Betrayal and a Draugr Necromancer. I'm going to build an all-vintage EDH deck. That would be pretty cool. Oh, Barbed Sextant from Ice Age. There you go. Back in the day right there. Sacrifice Barbed Sextant to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Play this ability as an interrupt. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Along with Sarah Zealot. There's a Wall of Fire that is revised. Something on it. Elvish Warrior. Echo Tracer. There's Nightscape Familiar. Dark Imposter. Nevinyrral's Disc. And Necropolis Fiend. Excuse me. Dragon Whelp is one of my favorites. Yep, there you go. It's fun seeing all these 7th edition cards. This is what I started with in middle school. Very cool. All right, here you go. Cursed Rack. I think that's 4th. Yep. Cursed Rack, 4th edition. There's your Feral Zealot from Fallen Empires. Retromancer. Bounty of the Hunt. That is Alliances. Void Mage Apprentice. Vampiric Embrace. Cold-Eyed Selkie. Never heard of that one. Never seen it. Cold-Eyed Selkie. Interesting. Stain the Mind and Shadowed Caravel. Very cool. I dated her in high school. All right. I think we're down to about 18 packs. I don't know. Jungle Troll. Expendable Troops. Goblin Sappers. Hawk Eater Moth. Rethink. Limdol's Hex. There's Negate. Skithclaw. Abhorrent Overlord. And an Instrument of the Bards. There you go. Very cool. I like that card. Good card. All right. Reviving Vapors. Moonlight Wake. Heatwave from Visions. There you go. Familiar Ground. Another 7th. Gush. Mercadian Masks. Bog Imp. Another 7th. Then a Triskaidekaphile. Gore Muldrak. And Brea's Apprentice. Brea's Apprentice. All right, yeah, remove all these from my desk. All right. Sealed Fate. Tormented Angel. Ooh, Fireball. I used to love this card. Got a little bit of stuff on it. This is from Revised. That is also revised. Seaton Scout. Slay of Mind. Skeletal Scrying. Scuttling Doom Engine. Secret Salvage. And Disaster Radius. All right, Ashnod's Transmogrant. That's 5th edition right there. 5th edition. Pearled Unicorn. That is also 5th edition. Very cool. Orcish Farmer. Ice Age. Quarian Elves. Tolarian Winds. Diabolic Edict. That is from Tempest. Star Compass. Haunted Plate Mail, Eligith, and Abrea's Apprentice. Hey, Visions, that's the set I started on. Now, I started on Fallen Empires. There you go, Fire Diamond, 6th edition. Aura Fracture, Orcish Cannoneers, Ice Age. Visions Kessiu Drake, or Kessiu. Mental Discipline. Dying Whale is what that one is. Tip it back a little bit, see a little bit better. Amulet of Unmaking. That is Mirage. Undead Alchemist. Planar Cleansing. Very cool. And Inspired Idea. Tempest was the current set when I first started. There you go. What about the rest of you guys out there? What set did you all start with? Uh-oh. Only 2 in this one. So I'm going to flip those around. They might be big ones. All right. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Nope, that was backwards. Okay, got it. Never mind. All right, subterranean hangar, subterranean hangar, Ristic Circle, Wall of Lava. There you go. Remember Wall of Lava? Remember walls? And then you've got revised lore. Got evasive action. There's a coercion. Coercion. Getaway car. Path of peril and restoration of a Ganjo. Black Vice. Nice. Love those. That's 4th edition. That was a highly sought after card back in the day. And there's another portal card. Angel of Mercy. Furnace Spirit. Roar of the Worm. Coral Merfolk. The Coral Merfolk. My tongue's tied up. From 7th. Hollow Dogs. Hollow Dogs from 7th. Along with Varol's the Scar Striped. Out of Time. And Siphon Insight. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm enjoying this. I know more about Magic than anyone who started in Ixalan. If any of you decide to make a swing of my listings tonight, type Twiddler in the message to seller section on checkout to get a free gift added to any order over 15 bucks. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you, DD Wizard. Very, very cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. I remember running Roar in my mono green beatdown back in the day. Nice. I remember we all really wanted that Roar of the Worm. And if you guys decide not to pull the trigger tonight, because I know you guys spent with me already, but if you guys decide not to spend the trigger tonight, and you do buy at some point, go ahead and type Twiddler in there anyways, just to let them know that you came from here. Kadalrin, Sky Captain, Jackal Pup, Leaf Dancer, Horn Turtle, Gem Palmer Polluter, Visions of Duplicity, Concealing Curtains, and Protein Thermitage. Or Thermitage, or however you want to say it. Alright. Master... Oh, look at this. I did it backwards. Master of Pearls, Visions of Ruin, and Stolen by the Fae. Now we get to the good stuff. Thran Foundry, Absolute Law, Fire Ants, Gorilla Chieftain, and a Mage's Guile. Mage's Guile, along with a Cabal. Interesting. I love the art on Gem Palm Polluter. There you go. There's your art, showing it to you. All right, looks like we got maybe 10 left. Maybe 10 left. All right, starting off with Fodder Cannon. Fodder Cannon. There's Bandage. Storm Shaman. Titania's Chosen. Predict. Reckless Spite. Used to like using that card. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures and lose 5 life. Achroma, Angel of Wrath. Foil, very nice. Cool card right there. Inevitable Betrayal. Sylvan Advocate. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that one out. And Toolcraft Exemplar, very cool. I like that, very nice. I'm a zombie guy, so good stuff. There you go. Torwalkie. There you go. Another card from the ever so loved Chronicles. All right. Conversion. Very cool. Conversion and Incinerate. Ivy Seer. Arctic Merfolk. Befoul. Ooh, look at that. Island. Interesting. I don't think I have any of these from that set. I'll have to put that aside. From Under the Floorboards. And Mathis, Fiendseeker, Mirror Welder. Okay. So, TwiZZler's, I have all rares here. Anything that is not rare and not vintage here. Everything that is vintage right here. And vintage, in my opinion, is Stormhold and back. Anything that is not color, that does not have a colored symbol, is, in my opinion, vintage. And then all these are damaged or heavy played or something, types of cards I won't be able to do anything with those. So those will go into a different pile and maybe go into like a repack or something. Excuse me, I'll figure something out with those. Every once in a while, I'll sell a whole bunch of bulk heavy played and people will buy them. So no alpha or beta yet. No alpha or beta yet. So there's Spatial Binding. Spatial Binding. Vengeance. Fire Slinger. Totem Speaker. Ooh, there's Igneous Thief. Vile Dream. Or, sorry, Vile Deacon. Excuse me. Heron's Grace Champion. Froghemoth. And Dermotaxi. And I'll come back and actually shuffle through these again and all that stuff. Zombie Stompy decks. Classic fun. Very cool. All right. Johira's Toolbox. Jehoira. However you want to say it. Recklary Monk. Panic. Ice Age. Yavimaya Elder. Evasive Action. Ooh, sorry. Getting too far away from the camera. Zombie Mob. And then Rakdos Pit Dragon. Very nice. I like that one. Welcome to the Fold. And Timurit Calls the Dead. I never held an alpha card. I've got several here. Travis. I got lucky. I started way back in the day and still have some of the stuff. So there is Braidwood Sextant. Braidwood Sextant. Benelish Trapper. Lava Burst. Iridian, something like that. Weather Seed Fairies. There is Hylopterus Lemur. Oh, interesting. I have not seen this in a long time. Like that one. Ravenous Gigantotherium. Saheeli's Artistry, and Greater Gargadon. So, just so you know, TwiZZler's, none of the rares are heavy played at all. They all look like very barely light played and near mint. I'm sure I'll find a couple of gems in there value-wise. Not really worried about those. But these right here, I'm just kind of on a whim putting them over here when they're damaged. There's quite a few that are hit pretty hard, but I'm not really digging into them at the moment. So there's your Salt Marsh, Blue Scarab. So you got this is all up the side and everything. This would probably be a moderate play. We'll put it over here for now. Goblin Mutant. See, everything that I get, I put back into my games. And if it's anything worse than light played, it never goes into my game. So, ooh, Energy Tap. Is that 4th edition? 4th edition. Nice. Abyssal Spectre. Ride the Avalanche. Bomat Courier. And Quain. Very cool. Looks like you have some awesome stuff in your shop. Very tempted to buy those individual card pulls. Very cool. Brian's looking. Travis, I bought one. Jump just to have it. Nice. And lots of perks and promos for buying more. Really interesting. Yep. eBay's good for perks and promos when you do repacks, but you got to find the right repack people. Nice, bro. I started in Ixalan and still a vintage kind of guy. And Kevin, I own some beta. Very nice. Okay, flip this around. Thalicos Lowlands. South Thalicos Lowlands. Burst of Energy. Primordial Ooze. That is 5th edition. 5th edition right there. Roots of Life. Veiled Serpent. Oh, there you go. Simulacrum. I like that. That is from Revise. So Revise is as far back as it's gone so far. So I have not seen any Unlimited, and I have not seen any Alpha or Beta. So Calibrated Blast, Wasteland Strangler, and Ito Extension. So there we go on that. All right, we're down to 4 packs. 4 packs left. New stuff. Thanks for the impact on that. I have a kid help me see through the rough stuff, so I might have to retrain him. I love Bomat Courier. That's my kind of card. Very cool. I use Energy Tap and EDH. Nice. It's nice to see that right there. There you go. There's a prime example for you, DD Wizard. That is major heavy play. Matter of fact, that is a damaged card. So you got one right. Let's see what that one is. That one is, and that one's just a standard Tempest. So there's quite a, oh, and then this one's written on. So yeah, you might want to get with him. You might want to get with him. So that's a Karoo from Visions. Wow. That is a Karoo from Visions that's been written on. Holy smokes. All right. Yeah, definitely retrain your guy if that's what you're looking for. Rishadan Dockhand, Foundland Felidar, and Squirrel Mob. A lot of these I haven't looked on the backs of them yet, so I don't know. All right. Let's see. Goblin Matron. Invigorate. There's Wind Spirit. Dread of Night. And Entomber Exarch. Nice. Very cool. Let me put this over here. There we go. Ice Flow from Ice Age. Very nice. That is awesome. All right, little played. That's probably moderately played. Brilliant Halo. Thundering Giant. Stampeding Wildebeests. Treasure Trove. Blackmail. All Suns Down. Necromantic Selection, and Dune Blast. Dune Blast right there. All right, 2 to go. 2 to go. That's not supposed to happen. Thank you. I'll spot you a credit back. There you go. Appreciate it, buddy. Rod of Ruin. That is from 5th edition. 5th edition right there. There is that another 5th? That is another 5th. That is Ivory Guardians, Lava Burst, Fortitude, Treetop Sentinel, Dark Banishing. There you go. Very nice. Ooh, and a foil Ochre Jelly. Nice. Oh my God. Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig, and Falconwrath Forebear. Ooh, along with a Ghostly Pilferer. So there's your fun stuff right there. Very cool. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. If you'll give me a second, hell, I'll go through them here real quick. Yes. No, Richie Dubs. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to have to check that one out. Let me take a look real quick for you, DD Wizard, before you scamper off. I want to double check some of these. I know that you can't really be too harsh on some of the older stuff because it's always handled. But there are a couple of... All right, so like this one. We got Zombie Mob, which I believe is a rare and all. But it's damaged. As you can see the card, the bends in the card and everything on that one. You can probably even see the bending in the back and all that stuff. So it's got It's got quite a few bends. You can see one right there. So that's going to have to go in that pile. I'll give you a count here in just a second. I'll give you a fair count because I know, like I said, some of these you can't just... For the most part, most of these are in fairly decent condition. Again, they're older cards, so I do not expect them to be in 100% perfect condition. All right, Kesu Drake, it's got all kinds of stuff all over it, so... Take a look real quick. Most of these, I missed whatever that means. Richie's on to something here. All right, let me look at that. All right, look at that. Look at that. Look at the difference between those. See that one's shiny and this one is not shiny? So I'm going to have to take a look deeper. I've got my spectacle. I'll have to take a look and see if this might be an illegal card that actually passed through. We'll have to take a look. Take a look at that one too. Which I'm not, it happens. So I'm not that worried about it. Ooh, look at that. All right, we'll figure that one out. So I'll probably get some use out of some of these cards, so it's all right. The stars have no meaning. Okay. We were trying to figure out earlier if what was that foil symbol in the text box? Writing and MP HP stuff should have been seeded out. There you go. There's a damaged card. You can see that right there. That's the Norit. Not too much. That'll be an interesting one to look at under the spectacle. Or the loop. They call it a loop. All right, one more little stack here to go. We'll take a look. I think we're in pretty decent shape here. Take a look. That one looks pretty rough. All right. Okay, so of all the cards, so you got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26. And that's not going back through any of these. So I'm not, but you got about 26 of them that are like heavily played or damaged or whatnot. So yeah, if you've got a guy going through these and kind of rifling through them all for you, definitely get with him and retrain him. So because he's definitely not pulling out much. Here's another damaged one on the back. That's 27. Yep, that's it. Okay. Portal and Second Age. Ice Age, Ice Age. These have some particular shines to them. I definitely, yeah, I'm not worried about these. These, matter of fact, all the Ice Ages are the ones that sure are shining too. I'm not worried about the shine. I'm curious. I like to get my hands on fakes from time to time, and I know a lot of people, uh, they don't really dig to look for fakes or anything. It just happens to happen. So, all right. So it looks like got 27 damaged or heavy played. Ooh, they got 28. And here barely see the front of that card. Woo. Okay, so not too bad. 28 of them. This one's written on the back. There's another one with writing all over the back of it. That's 29. $30. Golly, some of these are. I don't know if they're looking, but anyways, I don't want to dog you or you put out a pretty good. Oh man, look at that! Look at that! All over the back of that one. It's like wax and stuff. It's 31. 32. So it looks like 32. Yeah, I'm not going to whine and complain anymore. They're all pretty decent. So 32 total cards here if you wanted to count. 32 total cards here. So probably that'd be what? Almost 4 packs. But these will go along with these. I'm going to take a look at these for a loop tomorrow. Oh, look, I still have a pack. Hold on. I didn't even see a pack left. All right, there you go. Marhalt Elder Dragon, or El's Dragon. That is from Chronicles. So we'll put that here. Visions, that is Miraculous Recovery. Flame Jet. Brawn. Foil. There's a major heavy plate damage. So that makes 33. Darkmoor Lancer, 7th edition. Very nice. Treasure Chest. Volcanic Salvo. Goblin Diplomats. So there you go. All right. So you're looking at 34 here. Or 33. Something like that. Okay, 33 or 34, whatever the case is. All right, so there you go. These are the ones that are really, really heavily damaged or heavily played or damaged or something. This one actually has 2 or 3 of them have writing on the back, and one of them actually has a little bit of wax or something on the back of it. So it's crazy. All right, so I've got a damaged box. I'm just going to put those in my damaged box, and then one day I'll have a damaged box raffle off or something. I don't know. Anyways. No, send me packs. I would rather have the packs, if you don't mind. Packs would be great, DD Wizard. So 5 packs, if you'll drop those in, that would be awesome. So that would definitely make me happy. And I'm sure with the people that are here that are probably considering buying from you, hearing that from you probably makes them more welcoming to possibly buying from you in the future, if not tonight. So very, very cool. All right, guys, listen, we're going to do a duck race now because apparently let me double check and make sure somebody hasn't sent over any more cash for anything. So it says, so the old promo range. All right, last call for anybody wanting the boosters. We are up to 78 bounty packs. If anybody else wants any more packs, let me know now. All right. If you're not interested in packs, that's fine. We also have the collector boxes of Dominaria Remastered for 30. Let me know for sure. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and I'll read the comments when we get back. All right, so what did I enjoy? I always enjoy... Oh, what did I enjoy the most? Obviously, it's this Twiddle right here. This 8th edition foil Twiddle. Phenomenal. Hands down. I mean, I think it's well worth... $20 or something like that. I said, I don't care. I don't care at all. It's a Twiddle. So that's what I'm enjoying. And it's one that I didn't have. So I didn't even realize it existed. I believe now that there's probably a 7th edition Twiddle. I enjoy all of the vintage stuff. So very, very good. Very, very cool. So watch the damaged duck race would be the only one I've ever won. All right, cool, awesome. Again, TwiZZler's, thank you so much. I really appreciate you popping in, man. That's very cool. If you could throw me a sub, and anybody else you know, let them know. I'm on Tuesdays and Friday nights, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there. We do games. Every time I'm on, we run a game of some kind. It's a lot of stuff. So, hey, no problem, guys. You guys are fine. You guys are absolutely fine. We've sold plenty tonight, so not a problem whatsoever. We will move on to the pull game, the mystery pull game. So let me pull that up here real quick so you guys can see what we've got going on Friday, and then I will put up the duck race after I use the restroom. I gotta use the restroom first. So, all right, let me see if I have updated. I have not updated. All right, give me just a second to do some updating here real quick, guys. And then I will fill you in, guys, just so you guys know. Friday's poll game is definitely going to be, I'll show it to you here in just a second. Hold on one second. Oh, cool. All right. Let me get this downloaded. It's a full game information for Friday night. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can pull it up here real quick for you guys. Full game Friday night. Oh, that's it right there. All right. I did not have it up and I did not have it loaded, but I do now. So pull this up top here. All right. So as you can see, there's going to be a Force of Will, borderless Force of Will from Dominaria Remastered is the big hit. That is currently going for about 78, 79 bucks. So it is, to date, it is the most expensive top card that I will be giving away during one of my streams. So this Tuesday, you'll have a couple of bundles available. I'm going to have some more decks available, so on and so forth. So as of right now, the pre-sale is on, so you guys are more than welcome. Remember, you got to buy 5 in order to be in for the prizes at the end of the stream. We'll put you in automatically, and then from there, guys, it is what it is. You know, we will definitely have to figure out what's going on, and we'll see you again on Friday. So, guys, take care of yourselves. And thank you again, TwiZZler's. You guys swing by if you want to put in your link one last time before we go. So it says, I won Phyrexian Text, Sheoldred, and Borderless Cavern of Souls. Can confirm. 1 high value card. Right, Richie can tell you. And at the same time, a majority of the people here have played my games before. So this is for Friday night, Catherine. This is for this Friday night. We do the pool game on Friday nights now. And then we do the other types of games on Tuesday nights. So the reason we do the mystery pull games on Friday nights is so that Mrs. Twiddler can join me and play along as well. So I'm going to do the ducks. Richie. Not a problem at all. So give me just a second. Just kind of showing you guys what's up. What? All right, hang on one second. Let me load the ducks up real quick. All right. All right. All right. Let me get the duck race set up here, guys. All right. I got to move some stuff around, so give me just a quick second. And then I can't see anybody chatting for just a quick second. So we get this all taken care of. So we got Mana Monk. Oops. What the heck is going on? No, I glitched, Richie. I was right there in the middle of all right, let's see. Go back for a second. All right. Oh, what the heck am I doing? Twiddler, I wish you endless reserved list dreams and not Hasbro nightmares. All right, streaming tonight. Looks like DJ Longhair is going to stream tonight. Very cool. My wife was listening and is so giddy about the ironic twiddle for you. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, let me get this done. Daisy Bear 13. Daisy Bear 13. Catherine Thayer. Catherine gets 6. Yes, Catherine got 6. Not Catherney. Catherney. Catherine. Oh. All right, done. Edit. Catherine Thayer. All right, Catherine Thayer is in for 6. Mana Monk in for 2 more. Yeah, you get a lowercase m. All right, Richie Dubs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Matthew Evans for 3. Home, copy, end, enter. And then Prime 406. BMAC attack. And Joshua Watson. All right, that is it. All right, so that is everybody in the game tonight. So let me close this down. All right, guys, I'm going to come back to you all here un momento. All right, give me one quick second. Okay, looks like we're all set. I will go ahead and get this going. Let me roll a die, if I got one. Three times. 1, 2, 3. And we're off. Good luck to everybody. Yes. Thanks for joining us, DD Wizard. Appreciate it. Joshua Watson, Man and Monk, BMAC Attack, Catherine Thayer. Just about everybody's up front. What have we got going on here? Everybody's just kind of melding up at the front there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Who's going to make the move? Who is actually going to make the move to the front? We got BMAC Attack just kind of hanging out. There's a couple of BMAC Attacks up there. Joshua Watson and Kevin Hahn. I see Matthew Evans making a move. Another Kevin Hahn. Down here looks like Richie Dubs. Richie Dubs is coming for the Ford. Congratulations, Richie Dubs. There you go. All right. Let me bring our screen back up. So definitely congratulations on that one. All right. Here you go, Richie. All right, see what we got. Starting off with a Mud Slicer. Mud Slicer. Mind Slicer. Starting off with a Mind Slicer. An Oversold Cemetery. Zera Arian. And a Gamble. Then we've got Mind Stone, Deadwood, Tree Folk, Duress, Plains, Omniomancer, Nature's, so on and so forth. So there you go. Okay, now guys. Now I am going to sign off. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. Remember what we got going on. We've got the mystery pull game this Friday night at 8 p.m. So there you go. 120 Friday night, Force of Will, and a bunch of other stuff. So join us. I am going to put a couple of Dominaria Remastered packs into the, well, not a couple, but I'll put in quite a few of them into the game. So guys, you guys are awesome. You're always awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. We will see you again on the flip side. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And we'll see you Friday night. All right? Take care.